Hey, welcome everybody to the Ace in the Hole Variety Show, episode 5, Ace Forever. Um, yes, everything is all right. We will have a video here very shortly. I am just partaking. If you dig, you dig. As always, I will give everybody who likes to join in like 5, maybe even 10 minutes to get home, settle in, get their favorite little snack, get something to do while they listen, while they watch. I'm not really sure, but I always give a few minutes before we jump right into the show. So, that being said, I am here. Don't you worry. I got you right by the hand. You just can't see me. You can feel me in your heart. And let's do this together. I hope everybody that is watching this right now, that will be watching this later, I hope you all have a great day. You've been having a great day. I've had an excellent day. Um, yeah, pretty much just the usual stuff, but none of the negative stuff that comes with the usual stuff. You know what I'm saying? So on that, I gotta say, I'm pretty appreciative today, pretty blessed. Um, These are not shout outs, but they technically are. But there is a section for shout outs. I would like to say, what's up, Virgo Cool? Oh, Ace is the man, Roughshod Stock, sneaking in right as I'm giving a little bit of tiny shout outs at the beginning. Woo, Absolute coming in right now. Hot. This is what's up, everybody. Don't change your screens. I am here. I am just partaking. So there you go. I will switch it over. But we got Virgo Cool first. We got the man who laughs. Hey, Virgo, Roughshod Stocks, Ace is the man, Absolute Collecting. Hey, team, I'm at the gym right now. Get that swole is the goal, size is the prize. Luke, the man who laughs, what's up, baby? I hope you stick around because I definitely got something to show to you. And like I said, everybody, just slowly dip in and we'll get right into the show. We'll switch it over to video. Um, I did think of a new way I'm going to present things here on the show. I'm going to do basically like my bullet point kind of topics. And then, if it's cool with you guys, then I'll open up the chat. That way I can kind of get through the stuff that I do want to talk about without getting sidetracked. Because if you've talked to me, if you watched any of my videos, you know your boy over here has got the brain of a gold. And there he goes again. Oh, he's back. He's back. The brain of a goldfish. So the chats will be open. I definitely will have that, or not the chat, but the link will be in the chat, so you guys can jump on in. Because we got some stuff to talk about today. But this is the 30th anniversary. God, is that even? That's wild. For this movie, the 30th anniversary of Batman Forever. That's crazy. We're not going to talk a whole hour or so about that movie, but we will talk a little bit about it. I checked to see how much time I have for my StreamYard usage, and I've got at least 3 hours to go. And we're not going to do a whole 3 hour show. We are definitely going to do at least an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. So hold on, folks. It's going to be a good time. And then don't forget later tonight, if you guys are available, to jump over to Casual Toy Collector. That's Casual with a K. I'm sure he'll be here in the chat. He might even jump in, do some live video talk with us. He is doing it live. I believe it is either at 10 o'clock or 10:30. He posted it on his YouTube channel earlier, so go hit the notification for that. Definitely jump over there. It's always a good time. That's his plug. He's not getting a plug in a little bit. So I'm going to partake, and then we're going to go sit down. We're going to turn the video on, and we're going to have some F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. And it's for anywhere, anytime, it all down here in the deep blue sea. I hope you guys like that. Yo, the only Jib I go to is my grandpa's house. His name is Jib. Cough, 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 All right. Let's get over here and sit this camera down. I do have to turn the TV down a little because it does have some sound. All right, everybody. Uh, I think we'll give it a few more minutes. I'm gonna get a drink so my throat doesn't get super super dry. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Absolutely, got to have a drink. Stay hydrated, brother. I talk a lot. I yap a lot. My mouth becomes the desert planet, or what is it? The deserts of the Saturn planet in Beetlejuice. Then my tongue is a little sandworm. That was weird. Can we delete that? Nope. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. I'm stepping all over thumbtacks. What the hell? What the fuck happened here? Did Cactus Jack come through here and fart? Blow a bunch of thumbtacks everywhere? What the? What the? What the? Gene Hackman, I know. R.I.P. Gene Hackman. All right. We are going to come into camera frame here, folks. And you know what? We will have a moment. Actually, let's do a moment of silence for Gene Hackman. Many, many roles he was in. Obviously, us comic book nerds, we know him from uh, the Superman movies as Lex Luthor. I watched him in Hoosiers. That was like the first movie I think I ever saw him in. I hear fireworks going off. Isn't that poetic? That is poetic. Well, R.I.P. Gene Hackman and your wife and your little dog. I hope it wasn't foul play. If it was carbon monoxide poisoning, I hope it was a peaceful death. Because at that age, you do deserve. I mean, at any age, you deserve a peaceful death. But you lived a long life, 95 years old. R.I.P. to him, man. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So you know what? Little tribute right there at the top of the hour for the show. DC related in a way. Um, But there you go, little RIP. So here we go, though, folks. We are going to drop in 3, 2. I hope this works. Not that there's a big surprise. I feel bad for the dog, too. I feel bad for everybody involved in that. But here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Ace in the Hole variety show. Episode 5, Ace Forever. And we are going to be talking about Batman. Batman Forever. I'm wearing my, let me get back up. My Riddler jersey I got a few years back at a Comic-Con. A custom made Two-Face Harvey Dent jacket. Custom painted, all ripped, torn, chain, all that good jazz on that. You know how we do. And I got my little green hat on because I always wear my little green hat. Yeah, the jacket's fire, bro. Right? I made this myself. Bought it at the consignment shop right down here in town. I made a Riddler one too, which is it's a little bit bigger, but this is dope, man. This is dope. I still hear them fireworks. They're celebrating the Ace in the Hole variety show. Sometimes I forget what the hell I'm saying, people. But here we go. Here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Ace in the Hole variety show, episode 5, Ace Forever. I'm done, 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 done saying that. Let's do. You guys ready for the shout outs? Because we're gonna do them. We're gonna do them big right here, right now. The man who laughs. I do have you as number 1, but we're gonna put you right at the bottom, brother, or at the top. It depends on how you look at it. Flip it around. So we're going to start out with Roughshod Stalks and Virgo Cool over at Roughshod Stalks right here on YouTube. Go check out his channel. He does great toy hunts, finds all the best things. He's got the Midas touch. He's got that hound dog nose. He's going to find it no matter where it goes. That wasn't bad, right? Got bars. That's what I'm talking about. So go over and check his channel out. He is awesome. Virgo Cool. My daughter is asleep, but she will say hi if she comes out and wakes up and comes out. And then we've got Casual Toy Collector. That's right, Casual Toy Collector with a K. Go check out his channel. I gave him a shout out earlier. Him and Bruce, awesome, awesome folks. Definitely gonna give a shout out to my mom for more than one reason, but she found a sick buy this week, and we'll be talking about that here in a few minutes. What do we got going on here, brother? I can't see your comment. Strong base. Yes. Yo, fumbling. Look at this. Fumbling up in the house. Oh, represent. I love it. I love it. Thank you for stopping in, brother. Thank you for stopping in. Remember, guys, like this video. It's going to help it go up. And then the love that we get here is going to help other channels. And we want to do that with each other. And then another shout out is my dog. His urn is actually back there. He came home a couple of days ago. Strange things have been happening in a positive way since his passing. So I take that as a positive stride, and I think of it as him helping me out through this time, right? Like you guys have. So thank you very much. And then God himself. Sometimes I have a weird relationship with God, and I'm going to thank God this time around, because without God, I don't think most of this would be happening. I really have to say that and believe it at some point in my life. And I think it's time. That being said, I'm going to share this. I was granted full custody of my daughter this past week. Everything, it's never going to be settled. It's always going to be a fight. It's always going to be a struggle with her mother. But a little bit about me, I like to consider myself a warrior in certain ways. Maybe not the biggest, maybe not the strongest or the smartest, but definitely I have some of the most hard determination ever. Yeah, dude. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 it's true. I mean, I got the court papers and everything. It's pretty rad. And you don't need to go in all the icky details or anything like that. So yes, thank you very much, Galaxy. Thank you guys very much, because uh I'm sharing this with you guys here on the live. Yes, the world will see it because billions of people watch this channel. Billions. But I'm sharing it with you guys because you're my family, my la familia. So, and I feel a sense of accomplishment. So thank you very much, you guys. So that's why I thank my dog and God. And then I also, the shout out of the week. Where am I here? I'm buried, buddy. Hold on. The man who laughs. Are you in the chat right now? You got to let me know, brother. Before I do this, let me know. Mr. J. I'm gonna wait till I see a comment from you, my guy, and then I'll give a shout out so you can see what's gonna happen, what you're gonna. All right, brother. So I'm giving the man who laughs the shout out of the week because we had a heck of a time going on a toy hunt, going out to Hibachi, having a great business meeting, setting up future plans. I cannot wait to make collaborations with you. You guys go check out his channel for real. He's just starting off. He's got a few shorts, but the shorts are really cool. I dig them personally because they're right up my alley. Give him some love, just like you guys have me. That's my dude. That's my dude right there. And for that, I went to Barnes and Nobles. I was trying to find that Goosebumps Funko you're looking for, and I couldn't find it, right? But I did. I sent you a picture, a little teaser, a little teeny baby teaser. I did find this, and I bought myself one as well. I might as well show both of them off at the same time because why not, right? All right, you ready, brother? Because this is cool. I think this is cool, and I know you don't have them. Remember, one of them is for you, one of them is for me. There you are, Luke. Go subscribe to his channel, brother. Don't make me come to the gym and get all tough on you, dude. Oh, yeah. But one of these is for you, my homeboy. I picked it up because you've been there for me a lot lately. So, you know, and it is. And then there is the exclusive tag. It's got blood on the side, which I think is very cool. The Last Ronin black and white Funko Pop. It's hard to see, but you got the other ones and stuff on there. So there we go. You know, that's for you, my guy. So when I see you again, if I see you maybe Sunday, I don't know, we talked about it. This is for you. So there you go. We got the shout outs out of the way. Now let's talk toys for maybe 10 minutes. Is that cool with you guys? Too fucking bad. It's my show. My show. Anyways, so we're going to talk toys. Zuru Max. Have you guys ever heard of that brand? It's a brand of like building blocks, Legos. I had a video on my channel, a little tiny one. So these are like little building blocks. I thought these were the mini brands, and they're not. So my daughter turned me on to these and showed me them. They are literally, you build these. These are little Lego. You can get the phone, an arcade machine, a radio, a Polaroid. A Polaroid? It's probably even got a little picture inside of it. An old TV, boob tube, and then this old PC Mac. How effing cool. I got a bunch of these. I got like 6 of them. I've opened 2, and both of them are the same. Go figure. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's way bigger than I thought. This thing is a red phone. Look at this thing. Hello? Hello? How cool is that? Like, that's an actual brick built little Lego. I should probably flip the camera around, but I'm not going to. You guys got the gist of it. It's awesome. I cannot wait to get the arcade machine because maybe that'll look cool with like a 12 scale figure, right? Right. So I got a whole bunch of them. She's got big balls. He's got big balls. I've got big balls. All right. So that's off the list. Next up is this figure I did a review of the other day, and it is from the Skibidi Toilet. Whatever that is. But I saw this figure sitting on the shelf, and I said to myself, he's kind of gangster looking. For $20, it was worth a shot. I put this sword in his hand. It came with a Foot Clan member. He is posable in every way, but this jacket is very limited to... I'm a pretty wild cat, dude. You know how I do. The wild card, Ace Williams. That's me. But this is a cool figure. I really dig it. Like, it's quite unique in its own way. And I do have a Baxter Stockman here, my NECA one. And it's the same scale, that 6-inch scale. It looks good with it. I can pretend like, ooh, I'm programming your head. Beep, 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 boop, beep, boop, boop. Let's put you over here. And it does look good next to a turtle. I got my Michelangelo, Astray. You fool. Michelangelo is the coolest of them all. There's my Michelangelo. There you go. Pretty awesome figure. I suggest if you think it's a cool one and it'll go to your collection and you can, you know, do photography with it and stuff, get it while you can because it's kind of cool. They have 4 of them in the series. They'll have like a camera or a TV for a head. One of them is called Plunger Man, but he has a camera for a head with plungers. Who'd have thunked it? Quite the thing. Next up, we're gonna jump right back into Lego because why not? All right, you know what? We'll go right back into it. Hold on. I think I still have the box. Let me check. Yeah, here. So you said not familiar with those figs, just see them by the toilet bowls in Target. Yeah, same. That's where saw this too. I was walking by it. And I never look at this brand of anything. Honestly, my daughter, she'll walk by those and be like, can we look at them? And I'm like, no, that looks juvenile. But whatever these characters are, I mean, they're pretty cool. I'll definitely get use out of them with once I do my new display and everything like that. So it's pretty dope. I like them. Like I said, it looks pretty effing cool. I haven't tried to pop his head off to see if maybe you can fit another figure head on there yet because I don't like doing that stuff. I get sketched out. So, but it's cool. Next up, we are going to do, I'm going to cross that one off the list and I'm going to add this. Pick these up a couple days back. I know I did a video and showed them off, but we're going to show them off again. Pick these up at Five Below. Itchy and Scratchy Series 2, The Simpsons 2.5-inch figures. Boy, howdy, was I excited. I turned around, looked at my friends, and I go, guys, you know, they carry the Simpson toys here. And they're both like, yeah, that's cool, man. And I turned and then I saw these on the shelf and I pushed a like 5-year-old down onto the ground. And then I had a few minutes before I could grab him and I just considered to just throttle him. No, 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 that's not true. Or is it? You figure out what part is true. And then we'll just base the story around that. But I did pick these up. Hey, there we go. I like to hear that. That's a dope ass comment, man. Because sometimes I overthink my own personality and I'm like, dude, you're weird as F. But maybe that's what people like, a little weird as F. So these are awesome. I'm going to do an unboxing of them, but not right now because you guys aren't that special. Just kidding. I love you. But I'm not doing it right now. It'll take too long. And then we will pop back over to the Lego because I did not do that. Like I said, picked these up at Five Below as well. Not the same day, but a couple days prior. And they are little tiny Lego fish tanks or aquariums or terrariums. Yes. Thank you, Jay. I love you, brother. And Five Below is 100% good for stuff like that. These three things, look at these, man. I think these are cool. Now, they're bigger than a Lego figure, so they don't really necessarily fit in. But my daughter and I plan on making a zoo, so these would fit in really well there. But here's the terrarium with the little lizard in there is right here. I think it's pretty awesome looking. For no, I think these are maybe like even $3, three something. There's the turtle one, which is pretty cool. And then here is the fish tank. I'll do a better video on these with building on a budget videos that I do here on my channel. So if there's any people that like Lego, I do a little series called Building on a Budget, and it's me picking up Lego product from like dollar store, Five Below, anywhere really that they sell cheap ones. So look for those. I think that's a pretty fun little series, and it helps people get Legos that the official brand won't make. So, you know, that's always cool to find stuff like that. It's the only three I've seen so far. I've gotten a bunch of these things. I've got Ninja Turtle ones from Five Below. Wicked, wicked rad stuff. Oh, for sure. For sure. That's why I can't wait. I really hope, because these are all mystery, I really, really hope to get the arcade machine and hope that scales with the 6-inch. Because having that in my turtle there, a freaking Lego built style arcade machine in the turtle lair would look wicked killer. And by the way, I am watching Batman Forever since this is the 30th anniversary. It's the part right now where Bruce Wayne gets his first riddle. Count the numbers on my face. You won't find 13 any place. You know, that whole jib jab. And next up, this is the find my mother picked up. And go check out the video for it. I'm not going to tell you the full story, but Mama, thank you. And it is, if you've already seen it, you know, if you haven't, here you go. The first Turtles. Now, this was definitely on my radar. Of course it is. It's Ninja Turtles and it's NECA and it's rad. But it wasn't one that I was like, I have to go out of my way and get this thing. My mama, before she graciously picked me up from work the other day, I snuck into Target right before I left work, or right after I left work. Sorry about that. And then she, while waiting, went over to Best Buy because she knew I'm into these kind of things and found this on the cheap. $22. Why $22? Well, it was on clearance for like 24, 25. I told you I wasn't gonna give you the whole story, but I am. I lied. There's a piece of plastic from the box, not from the toy, floating around in there. So they gave her like an extra discount on it, dropped it down to $22 and change. This is $60, my friends. She didn't even know if I had it or not, so it was a good pickup on her part. So thanks there, Mama Ace. Awesome. You guys let me know. Do I open this or do I leave this one in the box? Based on what you've seen me collect and how I've collect, should or shouldn't I open this? The poll is out there. I don't know how to make a poll, but it's out there. And then before I get to my toy of the week, I did pick this up. the full story of The Last Ronin, The Man Who Laughs. You, beyond my turtle love, you pushed me to get this story specifically, so thank you very much. I can't wait to start reading this, probably tonight, actually. Yeah, I genuinely can't wait to read this. That's why I picked up the Funko for myself and for you, because I know you're heavy into this right now, or you just finished it. I believe you said you finished it. So be very, very cool. Thank you for referencing me to this. And I almost picked this up. Hold off till you find the next two. Now, next two, as in like they made the other two of those as white turtles, or they made, or just another set of those, because my brain doesn't compute. But I almost picked this up in Newberry Comics. We went to the mall, and it was like $35, and I got this at Target for 20. Well, I used my Circle Rewards thing too, or whatever. So it was like $20 and change altogether. So pretty good deal. They also have the Lost Years, or the Last Years, whatever one it's, however it's worded. So I might snag that too. Now, are you guys ready? We blew through that. We blew through that stuff in about 10 minutes. That's what I thought too. I thought because all their weapons were in the box, and then because maybe you get 4 turtle heads, if you bought another set of these, you could use this one as whoever and that one as whoever, and then they just have their... I could be wrong. For now, though, I am leaving this in the box. For now. If I find another one, maybe on that same price range, $25, maybe I'll open the chintzy one. But there's 6 of you watching this right now. Hey, hey, hey! Let's get it going. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already, because I love you that much. But here is my toy of the week. You guys ready? All right. No more horsing around. We're going to pull the worm right out. You guys ready for the worm? And my phone so I can read. Last year, and there's a Last Ronin last year's NECA Pop. Or NECA Pop. NECA 2. I saw that. Roughshod and the man, you guys see, obviously, I hope, or I think you saw the picture I shared on my channel of the chick on a motorcycle. That's a TMNT NECA figure. I'm really not sure. Hey, do some research. I'm going to open up the discussion here in a few minutes, because we're zooming right through this stuff, which is awesome. And we can actually, I don't need to go through and show and tell all this Batman stuff here. We can actually discuss Batman, and I can trickle it in as we have a discussion, because who cares about going through every single thing that I've gotten? But that is the premise of the show. I just had some dummy ask me on eBay if one of the Marvel Legends I'm selling is 12 inches. I would have been like, yeah, that includes the tip. Ooh, I know I'm juvenile. But here is my figure. Yes, absolute. Yes. This is my figure of the week. Is it backwards to you guys? Or is it backwards? It doesn't fucking matter. But this is my toy of the week. I don't want to say I ordered this maybe 2 weeks ago off of AliExpress. Guys, get it with AliExpress, or as Kaz would go, Temu, however you pronounce it. He gets a bunch of stuff from there all the time. I order from AliExpress all the time. I just ordered another Earthworm Jim from there. It was $13, almost a little bit 20 and change. Chef's kiss, right? Now this, I was doing some research today, because I'm familiar with this Earthworm Jim from when I was a kid. He was a mail away figure when I was a kid. You either had to do something with the VHS tapes, something about proof of purchase. Maybe you had to mail those in. Maybe you had to mail those in, and you would get that figure. But I think, and then there was another one. If you beat the game, you could get a code and mail in and get that as well. But however, this is a 2024 mail away exclusive from Toy Collector exclusive. And I was super excited to order this and get this. Now, I truly didn't know if it was going to come in the box, beautiful package like this, or not. And it did. and I'm so stoked. Now, I've already opened it. I've taken him out of the box. I've checked his quality before I did this video, so there's not going to be any issues. He's not going to fall apart or anything. So let's just enjoy it, my friends. Pretty freaking awesome. I mean, I'm going to take him out of the box. You guys will see this. Get them Triceratops, nice, big, and bulky, brother. Earthworm Jim on the side in this Green Lantern style suit. I know that's hard to see. I will do a video on this separately so you guys can see it in more detail, the box. But here he comes with all of his accessories. These 2 extra sets of hands. His backpack doesn't come off, but the lid does come off. I'm having a hard time pulling it off, and I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to. Here is Snot, all green, in his friendly face. The original one I did have because another Earthworm Jim came with it. He was more aggressive looking. And then here is his plasma gun, and it's all green as well, which normally it's red with a yellow tip. And this is the side that has all the characters. You've got Bob the Goldfish, you've got number 4, you've got Psychro, and then you've got Professor Monkey on head. And then here is the original. It's hard to see. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know why I'm trying to get the light. I don't know what I'm doing. But there it is on the side of the box. It looks very cool. This is the one I just ordered. You know what's up. I can't wait to get that one in the mail. Let's open this sucker up and show you guys what it's all about. Get ready. In maybe less than 10 minutes, I'm going to open up the chat. So get ready, fools. Anybody can jump on in too. Don't be afraid. We can talk pretty much about anything, but most of the chat is going to circle around Batman Forever. You guys' experience with it, your thoughts on it. Have you seen it? Did you ever see it? Would you ever see it? All that good stuff. Have you, all of it. All right, here we go. Put that away. Here he is. Easy to take out. Super easy to take out. Again, this is $20 on AliExpress, and the other figures in the line are not that expensive. You can literally find them on that website for very, very cheap. And there is an accessory pack for heads, and I'm going to get that too. Of course, I'm going to get that. So it literally just pops off like that. Jim himself boop, pops out. I'm going to catch all these because they're going to just... Oh, I did it. I call every one of those accessories, y'all. How cool is that? So we'll take a look at Snot. There he is with his happy little face. He's just a hard mold plastic piece. I think I have Earthworm Jim's original gun in my collection of like old toys accessories, so I'll have to pull that out and see. But there is Snot right there. Happy little booger. And that's exactly what he is, a little booger. Here is the gun. And now the gun is exactly the same as it was back in the day. It's all this olive green. It's got a great little mold to it, and I dropped it. So that's all you're going to see about it. Sorry about that. And then he has 2 little trigger hands, and then he has these like Mickey Mouse spirit fingers. I don't have a clue. It's got 2 sets of them. I got to take this glove off. My hand is like sweating. Oh, good Lord. Oh, look how tight it was. You can see the mark on my hand. Look at that crud. Oh, my Lord. Itchy, itchy. But here we go. He is so cool. Fully articulated. I don't care about like the inside joints and stuff like that. They're not fluid looking. Like you can see the mechanics in it. I think he looks great. Not a lot of mid movement because he's just, it's just a toy, right? I can feel where the backpack wants to pop open, but I'm not going to squeeze it off. His head does like to pop out very, very, very easily. I'm going to have to try to fix that somehow, I think. Not a big deal. So yeah. He is a pretty cool looking figure, if I say so. The sacrifice for the channel. True dedication, of course. He looks terrific. I mean, I really do like it. Let me see if I can pop his hands out. Give him this gun hand. Yes, here we go. Nostalgia. Go over check this guy's channel out, man. You guys are gonna love his content too. Bro, I used to love watching Earthworm Jim cartoon on Saturday morning. Play the games on the Switch. My daughter's still figure is class. Absolutely, my brother. I hope everything is going good over there across the pond. That is our. We're just. Are you from England? I believe that's where you reside, my friend. Um, yeah, this is a pure cool figure. He's very, very cool, and he can stand up on his own for the most part, even though he has tiny little skinny legs. Manchester, England. There we go, folks. We're touching base. The Aces Place touches base all across the globe. You understand that? All across the globe. I did put his gun in his wrong hand. His holster's on that side. Oh my god, he's gonna die in combat. But there you go. Pretty awesome figure. I'm gonna put him back in the box. Give me that gun. Oh, wrong side. The head does come off pretty easy though, which is concerning. I do feel like it's gonna break. I really do feel like that. So yeah, it's a pretty great figure. I absolutely love it. I don't have any complaints other than I do think it does. The more I'm kind of messing with his head when I pop it in and off or in and out, it does feel like it's gonna break. If it does, I have no problem gluing the piece onto it, which whatever, you shouldn't have to glue your figures, but sometimes that happens, right? And I'm not a big like stickler for this has to be perfect. As long as I get what I want and I can at least display it in the best manner possible, I'm really happy about it. So I hope everybody is doing really great tonight. In a couple of minutes here, I am going to open up the link. We're going to talk Batman Forever. That's our main discussion. Going 40 minutes strong. We're talking toys. As we talk toys, I'm probably going to open up one of these Zero Max and see if I get my arcade machine. If you guys want to jump into the chat, get ready. Like I said, I'm going to join the link or share the link. Nostalgia, if you got time, brother, jump right in as well. The man, I know you're working, but there it is again. See how his head is really loose? So we'll have to fix that. I think it broke off, honestly. I really do think it just broke off in there. It looks like it did, doesn't it? Not a big deal. That's what we do here live. When you see this live, you can't fix it right there. You can't do it in an edit. You can't do a post, surgery. You got to roll with it. You guys just saw my Earthworm Jim that I was so excited for break right in front of my eyes. I think it did anyways. Let's pretend it did. I'm not devastated by it because I can fix that and it doesn't bother me one iota a bit. Because most of the time, this is going to stay in the box like this anyways. And I love it. So. And Canada. I forgot, Galaxy, that you're from Canada, brother. Wow, look at us, man. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We've got Georgia. We're right here in New York. We've got Canada residents, and we've got people from England. That's wild. Can you guys honestly just sit there and appreciate that for a minute, even on your own end when you do your own YouTube channels, how amazing that is that we can sit in our own homes, our own dirty, dusty little homes, and connect to people literally across the world right here, right now, in this very moment. That's righteous. That's very righteous. And that's why I'm in a great mood. That's why I'm not letting nothing bother me, because everything is going well in my life. I literally have you people. And yes, I mean you people. Take offense. If you don't like the way I said that, then good. I'm appreciative. I'm a very humble person. I'm a very appreciative person. So we're going to share the link here. It's that 4:40 minute or that 40-minute mark. Let's do this, folks. I forget how to do it. It's been a minute. I'm gonna have to get a snack. I'm hungry. Why did my screen get smaller? I hate that. I don't know if there's a way to make your screen bigger when you're using this, and I don't want to close my chat out. It's amazing age communication. Some of us are old enough to remember putting 20 quarters to make a long distance call. That's what I'm saying. I remember having to walk down the street with a handful of quarters to call someone because my power was out and I needed to ride out of there because it was so cold. And originally I walked to one gas station and the cord was cut on the phone. So I was like, man, the chances of finding another one are like, I'm not clever enough. I wish I knew how to make. Yeah, you're good, Roughshod. I wish I knew how to make my screen bigger. This drives me nuts. And I'm afraid to hit a button and then close this whole live out. And I guess we'll just leave it. That's why I can't wait to get a laptop. And the man who laughs, you're helping me look into that, so I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, look at that. We went right through all that stuff really quick. I don't know if it was too fast for you guys or if you need me to slow down next time, give me some pointers. There was a lot I threw into this video because a lot's kind of gone down this week. Next week, though, I'm going to write this down so I don't forget because you guys are going to want to tune in next week because we're going back to a topic we've already done. Why not run the well dry? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to write it down, though. I write all my shows down, all of them, format them all. Boom! I'll tell you guys what the name of that is at the very end. I appreciate that, Luke. I really do. I'm trying to be humble, but I'm also going through YouTube and I'm ripping everybody else off that I can. Not really, just the idea of like, oh, okay. Well, my friends do their channel and do their stuff this way. And I don't want to be a carbon copy of that, even though I do a very similar thing. But how can I make it my own? And like, I don't necessarily video every toy hunt I go on because I don't want to jump on the wagon and seem like that's all I do. So I try to just do little shorts on that. And then with the show, I tried to just come up with a show to give a purpose to a live other than just I'm going live. Like, no, let me do some topics. Let me do some ideas, throw them out there and see what everybody thinks of. Oh, Texas barbecue. Well, on your way back up, to the northern realm there, drop some of that barbecue off here in New York, would you there, pal? Be greatly appreciated. And hey, maybe next time I'll get you the gift. I appreciate that. Well, you know what? That's fueled by the toys and the figures and the movies and all of that stuff. Because without any of that stuff, I wouldn't be who I am at all. The man who laughs knows this. Him and I, growing up, we kind of had to pull back these certain loves because of our little community of friends and stuff. It was like shunned upon. Like, oh, you're not cool enough if you like that stuff. Like I remember going to a wrestling show to TNA, and it was one of the coolest wrestling shows I've ever been to. And then coming back to my buddy's place and everybody's partying and stuff, which I had no problem with. But then just getting the, he was at a wrestling show. That's so gay. That's so. It's like, no, man. Like my stuff is cool. Like, why can't it just leave it alone? So he always kind of just kept it quiet or whatever. But I always have loved everything about my childhood in the aspect of like the toys, the themes, the all of it. It's all good stuff. I mean, you guys know you're all in that same realm, that same little boathouse. You're good, brother. We're gonna be here at least another hour 15, so you're good. Um, I am. I'm gonna get a snacky poo. You guys cool with me getting a snacky poo? I'm gonna go find a snacky poo. And I do. I don't know. I'm gonna get a snacky poo. I'm super hungry. You guys know how that is. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Don't hate me because I'm the best. Don't hate me because I'm the champion. Snacks. We got little cheese squares, cheese blocks, cheese. Got the cheese, please. Give me some more of that cheese. I need the cheese. There's something neurologically wrong up here, but you guys, you stick with me. My therapist, she'll stop needing to go to a therapist. I did grab little cheese bites because they're delicious and I love cheese. So, Batman Forever. Let me just talk to you guys a few minutes about that and the anniversary. It is the 30th anniversary of Batman Forever. It came out in 1995. I believe it was June 19th. Someone give it a goog. Nothing will ever for snacks. You know what? I'm gonna die on that hill too. As I eat cheese, yo. I know everybody has a preference of cheese. I love sharp cheddar, extra sharp. I mean, but Batman Forever came out in 1995. It was the third in a series, and yes, it is considered a sequel to Tim Burton's Batman '89, or just Batman, and then Batman Returns in 1992, which are two fantastic movies. They are work of arts, in my opinion. Maybe someday I'll do a video on both of them, one of them, all of them, none of them. Who knows? But as of now, Batman Forever came out 30 years ago. It's just crazy to think 30 years ago. I mean, I was 5 years old when this movie came out. The history I have with this movie is strictly this. I've told this story here on the channel before. When I was 5, you were 20 in 1995. I was 5, my dude. Oh my God, Galaxy. We are definitely fumbling through it for sure, and that is together. But I've told this story before on the channel. I was 5, maybe 7 when I had the toy, 6, 7, something like that. June 16th. I said 19th. I knew it was somewhere in that date. I was thinking the 6th, but I was like, no, I think it's the 19th. Thank you for that rough shot. Thank you. And I had this Two-Face action figure. Or I didn't have it then. My neighbor had it, and I had a bunch of Jurassic Park toys, and he asked if he could borrow them. I said, yeah, as long as I can borrow the Two-Face. He said, okay. Borrowed it, came home from school the next day. Him and his family had moved and taken all the Jurassic Park toys, and all I had was this. This had become like my obsession as a kid. I loved this Two-Face toy. Two-Face became my favorite villain in Batman and all around everything. He still is. I love this jacket. I love this character. Tommy Lee Jones plays him in the movie. He's on screen right now with the Riddler, played by Jim Carrey, which I know this movie is very divisive, and I know not a lot of people like it. And I'm not saying it's a great movie, but I'm saying it's a guilty pleasure, right? We all have those. I'm for sure for some of you Star Wars heads out there, the some of the prequels are guilty pleasures, and you just won't admit it. Where I think they're decent movies altogether, but in this, I know I have notes. I'm just gonna read some of my notes. Let's get it going. It's about 2 hours long. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a quote on Google. How trippy is this? By the AI overview. The 30th anniversary of Batman Forever is a 2025. Is in 2025. The 1990 film is considered a cinematic masterpiece that continues to captivate fans. Best cinematic Two-Face to date. Wow. Yes, I agree. That second comment you made is true. It was a good Two-Face to judge if it was a good Two-Face or not, but yes, you're right. It didn't have enough screen presence to really satisfy the legacy of, is this the best or not? I agree. I totally agree. But as a Two-Face fan, I went into that movie not expecting him to turn into Two-Face. So I was pleasantly surprised and pleased by that. It was directed by Joel Schumacher. It was his first of 2 films that he directed in the Batman verse. He did Batman Forever, and then Batman and Robin, which ended the Batman films being released in theaters until 2005 with Batman Begins, and that was the start of a new trilogy between Batman Begins, or just The Dark Knight, and then The Dark Knight Rises, which transitioned Batman from this cartoon, basically in the Schumacher films, into the revered, Dark Knight himself, which is, it's almost like it needed to happen. Like these movies needed to be bad before they could be good again. So there's definitely an appreciation for this and for Batman and Robin, even though Batman and Robin is the worst Batman film of all time, in my opinion. This one closely behind that as well. Apparently I Googled this and I didn't know this. There is, who do we got? Who do we got in the chat, baby? Baby. Who do we got? We got Roughshod.
Hi.
We got him. There they are. Speaking of Batman, we got the dynamic duo of Roughshod and Virgo Cool.
I like it a lot. Ace's
Yeah.
What's up? The place.
Yeah. This is we got our Friday's finest on right now. So how are you two doing tonight?
Oh, doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. Oh, I'm doing fantastic. You've been hearing me just jibber jabber, and I'm more than happy in life right now, to be honest with you. So,
no, Batman Forever was good. Tommy Lee Jones, he made that movie. They should have had more of him.
And I think I was just telling my daughter this earlier when I was telling her about the show tonight, that for better or worse, Tommy Lee Jones took the role because his son wanted him to. And I think because it's talked about so much, that's like, man, can you believe like Tommy Lee Jones was like in that movie? And it's like, yeah, there's a reason for it. I don't think it's something he passionately wanted to do. But the fact that he did it for his kid, I was like, oh, you know what? As a parent, I can appreciate that. And then as a fan of the character, I'm like, all right, cool. We won on that one.
Yeah, and I know the outfit isn't traditional Two-Face outfit, but I still think the outfits they had him in were pretty dope.
Yeah, it fit the movie. Like they tried. I mean, with Riddler, they did a little too much and they went a little too out there with some of his costumes in the movie. But when they first show him in the little bowler and like the green suit and the tights, I'm like, there you go. That looks, it's comic accurate and it transitions over well into the movie world that they've created. So I liked it myself. And with Two-Face, what a wacky suit, but these movies feel to me like the movie version of the Adam West TV show.
Yeah, they tried to get some of that craziness. The look, the colors, all that stuff, because the Batman 66 show, I mean, that was all about freaking just going as wild as you could.
Yeah, exactly. Which you just picked up the Batman robot, right?
Yeah. That
Yep.
started showing up in Ross's now. That there's a whole bunch of that starting to show up. The robot penguin, the Burgess Meredith penguin. There's even a Joker that's out there when the Joker was dressing up like Batman. It's a crazy looking outfit, but I remember it. That's out there, and a few of their play sets are out there.
Oh wow! I don't think I've seen the actual play sets in the wild.
They got on. Well, I haven't seen them yet. I've seen them in other people's videos where the Bruce Wayne library diorama is out there for like $8.
Wow!
They got a villains lair as well, and
Did the villains have their own lair in that show?
Well, not really. In the movie they did. In the movie.
Okay, I was gonna say, man, I have like the first 2 seasons of that, and I remember so many wacky locations, but I don't remember there actually being like a Legion of Doom lair or something like that.
The place that I saw, it looked like the lair they used when they were in the movie together.
Okay, cool. That's so cool.
Thing. And I don't know if the Batcave itself is going to make it out there or not. It might.
Hey, I'm all for it. Like, I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but like I've seen a couple videos where people are hunting down the new retro style Batman Forever figures, and man, my Target, they have had nothing. And I know I heard you say something about the March reset. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. But I keep eyeballing the Batmobile that they remade there for the Batman Forever, because I think that looks pretty good, but I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger completely on that.
If you're looking for actual like McFarlane Batman Forever figures, you're looking at GameStop. You're going to have to try and see.
I'm going out that way. I'm going out that way tomorrow, or out that way, like, you know where I'm talking, but
yeah,
I'm going out the way away from my house, because the GameStop that used to be near my house is completely gone. So now I have to drive out of the way to go to one. And I'm watching your video, man. I'm like, holy shit, look at all the stuff at that GameStop. Like, I don't think the one close to my house even has a tenth of that stuff.
That one there, man, that one suffers because my GameStops, they're not closing down, but that particular one actually doesn't have enough employees. They actually close that place up for lunch and stuff like that.
Yeah, you said that.
And I think that some of that is kind of why some of that stuff is sticking around in there, because you don't know if they're going to be open or closed when you go there.
True. It was wild though, just to see all the stuff in there on clearance. Like, did you happen to catch a price at what their Simpson figures were in there?
The Simpsons ones, those are just going regular full price right now.
Yeah,
they're.
I wasn't sure if they were more.
GameStop, it has to sit there for a long time before they even consider putting it on clearance. And even then, even when they put it on clearance, it ain't really great.
Luke, thank you for stopping in, brother. We really appreciate the support. I hope you have a great night and got that swole on.
Take it easy, Lucas.
All right, man. Great chat. I'm glad everybody that's here is here, man. And like I said, Kaz is doing his live tonight, the Flex Friday. I think it's at 10 tonight, right?
10 or 10:30. I have to look.
10 or 10:30. You guys go check his stuff out. I'll be there. Roughshod, Virgo, we'll all be there. So it'll be a good time. Get your flex on, pop in, show off whatever you got. Who knows what Bruce is going to be dressed up as this week?
But the GameStop, that's the only place I've seen Val Kilmer Batman is in my GameStop. Yeah. I haven't seen it nowhere else.
Yeah, I'd like to get the Tommy Lee Jones for sure.
I have never seen Tommy Lee, I think, in the wild. I think I saw him one time a long time ago. And the Riddler's out there, definitely.
I got enough Riddler stuff. Like, I'm going to go through quick and kind of show off some stuff that I've never shown before, just to kind of be like, yeah, there's this and this. But like with Riddler, I've got a Riddler Funko Jim Carrey. Never found the Two-Face one ever, not anywhere. I think I got this at a convention or something. I've got the Batman Forever Super Nintendo game. Batman Forever, the regular DVD, the Blu-ray, the laser disc.
Mm.
I know I've showed off the action figures before. I never showed these off. This is pretty cool.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Now, I went to, it's a cool story, honestly. I've never really even thought about the whole thing till right now, but I went to a flea market here in New York. I think it was Dutchess County. It was either Dutchess County or Fishkill, New York, one of those two. And I went there with my buddy to meet King Kong Bundy way back when. And it was a giant flea market. So the little booth inside the flea market that had him, it was like a little hobby shop. I'm sure it was from some store and they were just there, small little thing. Yeah, this mug is amazing, man. I'll go into detail. So this was sitting in a glass display case on top of this box. So it was literally just like that in a glass case. So no price on it. In my head, I'm like, okay, that's inside of a display case. So one, that's a lot of money. Two, there's no price on it. It's a lot of money. By the time we got done meeting King Kong Bundy, I was confident enough to ask the guy how much for that cup. And when I did, he goes, it's $3. And I looked at him, I was like, $300? He looks at me, he goes, no. He goes, $3.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe I paid $3 for this. And it's officially licensed Batman Forever merchandise made in Indonesia. It's all ceramic, 30 years old to the date. It's got a lot of detail in it, like all around. It's the same on both sides, but obviously on this side, everything is all cracked. This side, everything is good. You've got Two-Face popping out of there with his coin. And then for the handle, it's the statues there or whatever, like pillar style. So it's pretty awesome. This is really great. And then I've got, trying not to break them, way back when from McDonald's, these ones are very hard to see. But
Okay.
they are Batman Forever mugs, and this one has Chris O'Donnell on it as Robin with the Batmobile in the background. And then this one is Batman. I believe Batman with the big Riddler question mark in the background on this one.
Okay.
So, and these were things they sold at McDonald's way back in the 90s, back when they had like actual glassware and collectible crap.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Like crystalware or something? But I mean, to have these in that mug, it's pretty, for my collection personally, I'm like, yeah, man, that's what it's all about for me. But, and so for Batman, and again, Batman Forever, not the best one at all, but it has a place in my heart because of certain things. And I don't know. I've always liked the movie. I've dealt with the people that have always said like, oh, that's terrible. That's a crappy movie. And I'm like, I'm not here to say it's not a crappy movie. It 100% is a crappy movie. But
Hey,
it's fun.
I come, it's a lot of people complain about movies, and I come from a time before they had that and the shit they used to let us watch. And I'm like, you know what? Anything's better than that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Anything's better than that. I mean, seriously. I mean, we're talking about the first Batman movie is Batman 66 movie. All right.
Yeah.
It's an iconic movie and all that. Is the greatest Batman movie? No.
Right.
No.
But at the time,
But I mean, it's what we had. It's what we had at the time.
Yep. And I think that's a lot of, especially now. I mean, when you think we're 30 years removed of this movie and we've had 100 comic book movies since then.
Yeah.
It's so easy to look back at it and be like, man, that's a crappy movie. Yeah. But in 1995, yes, we recognized this was a downgrade from the Tim Burton ones. Right. But it was still an accomplishment of, wow, we've never had a tough Robin on screen before. We've never had Two-Face. We've never had Riddler. Look at the actors they got playing them. Like, there was a lot behind this to
Yeah,
make
big
you
budget.
interested.
Yeah, they went
Yeah,
big budget with it.
and it's good. I mean, you got Nicole Kidman as the Dame,
Yeah.
Val Kilmer. It's a good movie in the sense of the effort, but it's easy to look back and say, man, it was bad because of what's compared to now.
Well, I mean, what's coming out now is everybody's trying to go and look at the source material, the comics, and try to
Yes.
get their stories from there. All that Michael Keaton Batman, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, them stories were just made up hodgepodge, of stuff. So it was different then. I mean, people, Michael Keaton's my Batman. Yeah, but his movies, I mean, shit, he fought the Joker in the first one. That should have never happened.
100%.
That should have never happened. Not the first one, and just make
and he
one.
shouldn't have died at that.
Yeah.
Like he should have at least lived and been a nagging nuisance throughout like a continuation of Batman movies, opposed to he's your first villain and he's gone just like that. Like I hate it when they do that in movies, but
Right. So I mean, it really comes down to each his own on the Batman. To be honest with you, which ones you like. But I'm under the clear understanding. I'm like, what did we have before? It wasn't much. So it's constantly being built and improved on.
100%.
And the big problem is it's been so long. They've been building and improving on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Batman, Marvel, DC, you name it, anything they've been trying to improve on it, but now you're running into that generational gap where you got old farts like me that want to see old stories that were done before, and then you got the younger crowd that want to see something different. And that's, I think, where a lot of the clashing comes in.
Yeah. Because it's how do you balance both of those audiences, but it's also like I think about it all the time in that aspect of those two audiences, the ones that want the original, not necessarily has to be print for print, but don't change all the source material just for the new audience.
Right.
How there's such a huge divide now of when, like, let's say when Batman, 66 came out to right now, to where it's like, how do you feel about the Batman? Like the what the hell's the
Twilight? I call it Twilight Batman.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Robert
Batman?
Pattinson. That was not bad. That was not bad. I think that kind of that one grabbed the grittiness that Gotham needed to have excellently.
Yeah.
Let me think what else they did. It definitely showcased Batman being a detective.
Yes,
I mean, he had to work shit out in that one.
Yep.
The Penguin side of the house was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it got its own show. That show was awesome. And I mean, it went, that first one really went into where the Batman started dealing with mob bosses and crime families before having to deal with crazy Joker type characters running around. I don't think he did a bad job. I really don't. I think the way he looked was just fine. He didn't have to talk much. Batman don't talk much.
No, exactly. Hey, Galaxy, thank you for stopping in, brother. We'll see you again real soon. Enjoy your dinner. I agree. He didn't have to talk much. He used a lot of his facial expressions. It was the body language, the cinematography also helped tell the story, the scope of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I just saw, I don't want to say like I just did a research thing, but I was watching a podcast earlier and they were talking about how Colin Farrell said he's in no rush to come back and do the Penguin like season 2. But it's also like, well, yeah, there should be a time in between like the Penguin season and then like the next Batman movie at least. But I don't know how it played out, so I can't really determine that.
I don't know. I mean, I got to believe that the big issue is getting him into that makeup. I mean, that takes hours. I mean, he's in the chair for hours to shoot a scene that takes 15 minutes, and it's like, that's it. You're done for the day. Like, damn, I've been sniffing fucking crazy glue all morning. And now, call it a day.
Dude,
I can
for real,
see,
that is a
but the way
crazy.
they did it, that it really grabbed. It reminded me a lot of when they did the Crime Boss stories in the animated series.
Yeah.
With Batman, and when they did the crime mafia type storylines, not the supervillain type thing.
No, like
It
when they
grabbed
had
a
like
hold of that.
Rupert Thorne.
Yeah,
Yep. Well,
it grabbed a
I'm
hold
not
of
even
that.
I'm not even bullshitting you. I'm pretty sure on the podcast I used to do, we did a video on Batman. If not, I remember telling this story to some of my closest friends. I've always thought one of the coolest ideas for a Batman movie would have been, and this is fan casting and my own fan theory and stuff like, not theory, but fan casting, would to have been have Leonardo DiCaprio be the Riddler. You have Martin Scorsese and Christopher Nolan do double directing and make a mob centric, like psychological thriller where you have Falcone played by Robert De Niro. You have Maroni played by Al Pacino. You have Black Mask played by Ray Liotta at the time when he was still alive. Joe Pesci is the voice of Scarface. And you get Robin Williams at the time to be the ventriloquist. And all four of them are fighting over Gotham. And the Riddler is playing the long game where he is trickling ideas into each one of their heads to get them to eliminate each other. And it's basically the long Halloween. Each crime boss is killing off the next. And Batman has to figure out, well, if Black Mask isn't doing this, who's doing all of this crap? And
Right.
obviously you would come to find out that it would be the Riddler. And I always thought that would be a really badass movie, but probably cost billions of dollars.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. It's all dependent on what you're trying to go. When you're doing a Batman movie, there's two ways you can do. You can try to do Batman in a realistic style, universe. Try to do Christian Bale,
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, where it's somewhat based in reality, or you go completely eccentric, and just knee deep into it, full blown Batman, anything goes, and then you blow your budget because now you're trying to have a Batmobile, a Bat helicopter, a Bat
Seriously.
plane.
And that's where we got with the Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, because when they reveal that he's got the Bat boat, he's got the Batmobile, he's got the Bat wing, and all the characters are using them at the same time just to fight the Riddler and Two-Face.
Right.
It's like, whoa, man, like where's Killer Croc? Where's Bane in this movie where you need that heavy artillery?
Right. So, but
Well, do you
Huh?
think with the Batman, they'll stay more grounded, or they'll do stuff like a Mr. Freeze or Killer Croc for that matter?
You got to. I mean, you have
Yeah.
to go that route. How they make that translation? And to be honest with you, it's based on a comic, so it doesn't matter how you introduce this. How are you going to come up with a guy that became, that's got some sort of disease that makes him big and strong like a crocodile, and how do you go about making him look? You're not going to make anybody happy because half the people going to want to have them look one way, the other half going to want them to look another way. So
I definitely,
look
if
at
they
that
do,
stuff, but in the end, if the story is good, that's really where I think it can land. Is you just make the story good, and it's you're gonna have to take the hits because you're not gonna be able to please everybody when you're doing Batman. When you're doing any type of comic book material, you're not gonna be able to please everybody.
No, I agree. Like
It's too much.
Even the simplest thing though with the Suicide Squad. You put all that budget into the Enchantress. You put it into the Enchantress's brother or boyfriend or whatever the other god was at the end of the movie. You put a little teeny bit of budget in Diablo. But then for Killer Croc, we get a guy that looks like he's made out of a poop mold.
Yeah.
I just was like, the guy you casted is a big dude too. But he looks small in that crocodile suit because it just didn't look good. That's where you should have put your CGI. That should have been like the Hulk of that group and looked and look dope. Like look awesome.
His green should have definitely. He should have been greener. He should
Yeah,
have
I
been
didn't. I
green.
wasn't a fan.
He should have
that's
had
what I want,
more
though.
crocodile.
Mm-hmm. I
him.
want, even if they went with the animated series and they didn't make him all this like big, huge leatherhead style crocodile, but they made him like, I don't know, like the size of Shaq, and he was a rejected sideshow freak character with this extra thick hide, and make him
Well, you
more
got
of a
the. I mean, you got two versions of Croc that I've seen. That's been drawn. You got the one that looks more crocodile, and then you got the one that looks more animated series style, where he's got the lighter, almost pale skin.
yeah.
And it's just
That's
he's
what
got
I'm
the
thinking.
crocodile humps going down his neck, but his face is kind of still rounded.
I
But
hit him.
yeah, but I mean, he's
Yeah.
still got to be massive.
Yeah, but does he have to be? Could it be one of those things? Because they did it in one of the video games. Or no, it was Bane. They did that too. Well, you could do it with Croc too. Say Killer Croc is like your. I don't know if he'd be your main villain, but like he's your side villain. He's constantly there, but his origin is like throughout the movie, he's growing gradually, and then by the end of it, he is this baboom, big monster of a. Because
well, if you do that, then you kind of it would go into I'm no director by any means, but if you want to go that route, then it's like the accident or whatever that happened that caused them to be like that. You have to pick up from there and kind of go further with it. And you can have that, like he first has it at first. And as the movie progresses, he just keeps, he's changing, he's evolving until he just, you give him the grand finale at the end where you get full blown Killer Croc.
Right.
And he can go ape shit. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, in the comics, when Bane came to town to fuck up Batman, the first person he stopped to go see was Killer Croc.
Yeah.
He went to go find the biggest and baddest other than Batman, and he put him down. But I mean, that's the status Croc got. I mean, if Bane is going to hunt you down, then he considers you a formidable opponent.
Exactly.
Maybe not smart, but at least big boy. He's a big boy. I think you could almost go Killer Croc all by himself, but you're going to have somebody, if they do Killer Croc, then have the ventriloquist and what's his name in there.
You got to have
somebody
some
else
extra
pulling
there.
his strings.
We got Bull in the chat. What's up,
What up,
Bull?
Bull?
We got the man TKD bar up in the house.
TKD.
And then my buddy Nostalgia, he's got to toss out for the night. We appreciate him stopping in all the way from merry old England. That's what's up. Hey, Nostalgia, if you get a chance, check out my other pals' channels with Graybeard. I'm throwing that one out there. With Roughshod Stalks and all the other ones you're going to see here. Oh, man, there's a whole bunch of chats. What do we got going on here? Watch out for Merman. I sense he's near. Oh, man, I got a little Merman on my shelf.
Bull goes by Merman sometimes.
Oh, does he? Oh, perfect. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad
he might come in as Merman sometimes. He might notice somebody show up. He's a cool character when he's Merman.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I'm glad. So yeah, I would love to see a Killer Croc. I would love to see a realistic take on Mr. Freeze. I feel like you can't be afraid to dip into the comic silliness like that and then just say, let's just do this. Like I'm okay with them introducing another Joker like they did.
Jared Leto.
No, whatever the guy's name is in the Batman, how they kind of showed him in his like prison cell.
Oh, okay, yeah, you barely saw him. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
But I don't want the Batman 2 to be Joker.
No.
Like break the Joker out of jail and then be like, oh shit, we gotta catch him. Well, first we gotta stop the Scarecrow or whatever it is, and then we gotta get to the Joker.
I wouldn't even do it like that. I would have whatever happened that caused the jailbreak. You just find out later. that he
Well,
got
that's what I
out,
mean, right?
you
You
know,
can
and set up
push it
for
off to the
another.
side. Yeah. We got a bunch of comments. Oh my God, what is going on here? He says we are doing watch party tomorrow. If you have not heard, watch party for what?
Oh, they're having the thing tomorrow, Elimination Chamber.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll be home. I'll jump in on your guys' video.
I don't know what time it kicks off, but 5. Whoa, 5? Really?
That's early.
That's they. What is it? A kickoff show?
No, I don't think so. They doing that early shit like last time.
Yeah, last time they started at 6.
Damn.
All right, we'll figure that out.
Let's go, Drew McIntyre.
Oh man, I didn't think. You know what? I know people gonna hate this, but I don't think they did a bad job with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mr. Freeze. I mean, they got all the fucking.
No. I agree with you.
You know, you knew what he was doing it for. They didn't skirt over it. They showed the accident that changed him. Yeah, his suit looked kind of ridiculous.
He's the only one. He's the only one that I feel like that didn't make it. Like, yeah, he had cheesy dialogue, but he worked it. He made it. Like,
it's Arnold. I mean, that's what he does.
And we quote it. We all quote it to this day. So it's got some endearing factor on us to where we love it enough where we're gonna like have a nice day, or you know, it's stupid.
See, I would buy that. You know what? I'm making this all up. It doesn't exist, or at least I don't know if it exists. But
Look at how beautiful it is out there. Holy shit!
Oh, the sun's going down. Yeah, it was hot today.
I don't even want to hear that. It's snowy, icy.
Hurricane come through. But what was I gonna say? When he I wish NECA would do a Mr. Freeze figure.
Yeah.
When he was in his evil lair and he had on the smoking jacket and the cigar and shit. That was tight without the suit on. That was a cool fig.
Give him his diamond and everything.
Yeah. Yep.
That would be tight. That'd be killer. I did see I don't know if anybody in the chat has seen this or if you've seen it yourself, Roughshod. Are you guys like RoboCop, the original one?
Hell yeah. Peter Weller? Shit. That's
fuck yeah, my guy. So I saw
side note, little quick story. Yeah. It's very quick. When RoboCop first came out, that was, and I know somebody will correct me, but it was one of the first, if not the first, NC-17 movies. You know, that one above R. Wasn't X-rated because it wasn't a porn, but it was above the R. And my dad took me to that shit when I was a kid. I saw fucking RoboCop, man. It's all that blood, man. That 90s overkill action. Oh my god,
dude, that hyper realism. Oh my, like I saw a NECA Peter Weller, Alex Murphy figure where it comes with the blood spatter for the hand. He has like an extra head that has the bullet hole in it. He has a body piece where it's loaded with bullets and blood.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I have to get this thing. I have to get this.
They do. I
no, man, my mom's
seen that one you're talking about. Yeah, they NECA, when you go, you know, you got like 3 stages of NECA.
Yeah.
You got the Tiny Toons line, the Toonie TV line, the little small guys, very limited articulation. Look great, don't get me wrong. I got
Wait a minute. These are NECA? Hold on.
Huh?
I don't think I've ever realized that right there is it is NECA.
Yeah.
I never really looked at like who made it. I just was like, oh, I got these as a gift. No shit. So yeah, I've got Ash Williams and the Michael Myers from Halloween 2.
Yeah, I got Ash. I got the Ash.
You got the bloody? You got the one that's got the blood on it or no?
No, he clean.
Same.
But yeah, you got those. It's like your entry level NECA. People don't know about them. You know, it isn't advertised big like NECA, but it is made by NECA.
Damn, I didn't realize that.
Huh. And they don't look bad. I mean, trust me, they're space saving compared to the rest. But then you get the next level up is where you're at with their turtles. They came out with that line for the turtles. I haven't seen nothing else. They put out like that size yet. And then you got the bigger ones. Then you got the the next level up is the big box boys that run 35 or 36.
They do a good job with them.
Yeah. Yeah, they the bigger ones, the $35, $36 ones, man, the detail. I mean, I know Hot Toys and all that, they got greater detail and all that, but man, they got some good detail.
Yeah, for
They don't
an action figure, they do. They have really, really good detail in them.
And that's the man. When I see all the new when they holler about the new Spider-Man that's coming out, which it looks great. When I look at that package and what they charge, and I'm like, man, a $36 NECA, I don't know.
Hey, TK, thank you so much for stopping in, man. You get your exercise on too, and I'm gonna sit here and chug my chocolate milk. Mom's not gonna know anything. Don't you tell her my secrets either. I tell you what.
Everybody know you bought a second gallon.
I know. Okay, so the store where that I get these from, it's at Stewart's, little gas station. They have a milk card, so you use your milk card. You go in there. If you buy a half gallon, you get 1 punch. If you buy a full gallon, you get 2 punches. I'm in there like every other day buying a gallon of milk between me and my daughter. So I use that little blue card, and I get a free one of these like every 3 days.
Okay.
Because you can cash the cards in and get like a free half gallon, or you can get half off on a full gallon.
That's cool.
So, yeah, it works out really well for someone like me who loves my chocolate milk.
Trying to think.
Now, when Batman Forever came out, obviously I was the demographic for it. I was 5, 6, 7 years old in those little primitive years. How was it received from like a generation that grew up watching the 1966 era? Then you saw the Michael Keaton ones, and then you got transitioned to this. Like, so as an adult, how did you process it?
Come on, girl.
For me, I mean, they went down the right path with Michael Keaton. They were getting it. Then they shifted gears, and I think that's what killed it. But like I said, for me, everything was. It's better than what we were getting at the time, so it didn't matter. But I think when it actually came, because I actually saw that in the theaters.
Oh,
when
really?
it came out, yeah.
Okay.
Shit. Let me think. When 95, I was, man, 95, man, I was 17.
Okay.
15, 16, somewhere in there. But I saw it in the movies. And it was one of those summer blockbusters. Everybody went to go see it. I mean, it was the first one. They were changing the Batman to Val Kilmer. But they were turning around and they were, you were getting Two-Face, you were getting Riddler. So all the fluff that goes with that, it had big promotion. So when I saw it, I was like, okay. That's fine. The only thing I didn't care for too much was the Riddler. I was like, Jim Carrey did great, but I think they could have came with something a little better.
They needed to soften him up a little bit, because obviously they knew the success of what the Joker is, like that character, that crazy type character. They knew they couldn't bring Jack Nicholson back as the Joker, so I feel like they made Riddler and Two-Face to a degree a little bit both like the Joker, where they're these both off the wall unhinged characters. And I don't mind it, but I do agree, like, Riddler to me is a little over the top at times, to where it's like, this feels like we got to reel it in a little bit. This is a little too far.
Yeah, I mean, the Joker's the crazy one. He's the one that's over the top. That's it.
Yeah.
I wish, the Riddler should have been a little bit more calculating,
Yes.
more focused, sinister.
Yep.
To some degree. I mean, yeah, he can be humorous. Don't get me wrong. It could be that dark, real dark humor that he should have had.
But he was too much
you were
Jim
getting Jim
Carrey.
Carrey. I mean, that's the thing. You were getting Jim Carrey at the time. He was hot.
Yes.
I mean, he was hot during that time. So you're going to get over the top when you
Yep.
had him. They were buying Jim Carrey. That's what they were doing. And it could have worked. I don't know. Too much. Because I mean, Tommy Lee's a great actor. Tommy Lee's a
Yes,
great
he
actor. Is. Too much star power right there. To be honest,
it's hard to balance those.
It's
hard to balance that all out.
Yep.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe it is a little bit a part of Batman and Robin, but that whole movie itself is just kind of all over the place. But I mean, even when you got Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Clooney, George Clooney was hot off of the show ER at the time.
Yes.
I think he just might have done From Dusk Till Dawn, somewhere around there. And then you got Schwarzenegger, who was hot for that whole decade. And then Uma Thurman, who was coming off of Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, she was just coming out. Yeah, just coming off of that.
So, I mean, huge.
Yeah, basically, it's almost like they took the same formula for Batman Forever and said, let's apply it to Batman and Robin. Let's fill it up with stars, and it's sometimes it's too much.
You mean Mars Attack?
Oh, yeah. I just introduced my wife to Mars Attack last night.
The movie, I love that movie.
She didn't know how many people were in that. She didn't know how many people were actually in that movie, though. How many stars were in it? I was like, there's a ton of people in here.
Ton of them.
I think I saw you too, Aces.
Who was I in that movie?
I don't know, child. You was the dude that came in the trailer with the grandma. You
my Lord.
The Earth. You and grandma helped say the
Earth.
Oh my
God, I forgot.
We're gonna say that or act. I used to have a toy from that movie, and I was a stupid little kid. When you push a button on it, the head inside of the dome would move around because there was like a little mechanism. But I was always like, there's something in that head. Like, I have to know what that is. And I smashed the plastic around the head and broke the head off of it. And just to find out it was like a little mechanism that moved up and down.
Time out. Can we talk about Ace's finest attire we got on today, bro? Where can I get that jacket at?
That's his Two-Face, his Harvey Dent.
Oh, shit, not bad.
Ron Eckhart. Ron Eckhart.
Okay, then. I see you, dog.
I made this. I got it at a thrift shop, and then I literally spray painted one side of it like a dark purple with like a black over it. Cut the sleeve up, took a little bit of a lighter with some fluid to it, sliced up the back. And it fits like a glove. It fits good too.
It's cool.
I got a Riddler one too that I made, but it's a lot bigger, and it's the whatever the material was, the spray paint made it very heavy and very thick feeling.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I may not be Bruce. And have like a powdered wig and a whole ensemble outfit.
Man, ain't nobody like that. Ain't nobody like my client. He got that on his own.
Hey, I do what I can.
I don't even do shit.
Actually, I got this jacket too. It's a whole suit.
Oh, hang on. That's hang on. I don't know if you meant it to be like that, but that right there looks like what Tom Hanks would wear on Saturday Night Live.
I know what you're talking about.
Mr. Pumpkins.
I know what you're talking
Tom Pumpkins.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I found that one, and I'm like, I'm going to buy that suit right now. I don't know. And this is the Riddler one I did up.
Oh.
Where it's just...
Oh. Where's my
They
buddy?
were
Where's she
literally
going today?
at the thrift shop. They were like $5 a piece for the full suit, and I was like, I'll buy those.
Oh,
I get down with
cool.
that.
Fashion show time.
Oh, you know, that's how we do. Little fashionista. I am gonna flip my camera off for a minute because I need to take my daily dose of medicine.
I got you.
We can take ours too.
But I don't know. When it came around to that last Batman and Robin movie, it was, they had just went to the pot one too many times, I think.
Yeah.
When they did that. But I do appreciate them trying to pay homage to it a little bit in the Flash movie. I like to see where that goes, but I doubt they'll go anywhere with it. But they did have George Clooney show up as Bruce Wayne. I mean, I was like, what are they going to do with that?
Now, I have not seen that movie. So what
Oh.
is the context of how they showed him?
Oh, you definitely need to watch that one. Now, a little bit of background. First off, you had Marvel and Doctor Strange do their multiverse of madness. And then you had DC come out with this Flash movie, which is way better at dealing with the multiverse than the Marvel movie was. But let's see here. The Flash decided that he was going to go back in time.
Right.
And what was he going to do?
Try to save his mom, right?
Yeah,
like he always does.
A lot of it had to do with his dad, actually, trying to clear his dad as well.
Okay.
So he went back in time to try to stop all that, and man, he screwed it up. Big time. He went back in time. He met himself. He met his younger self before he even had powers. Then somehow, and you got to watch it because I can't remember all the details, but his younger self ended up getting the powers, and he lost his powers.
Okay.
So the Flash lost his speed powers, but his younger version had it. It was ridiculous, man. When his younger version figured out he could run around.
Oh, I bet it was something.
It got ignorant. Real quick. It got real ignorant real quick. But they needed help. And they knew the Flash knew one person for sure. And that was Bruce Wayne. So he went to find Bruce Wayne to get help from Bruce Wayne. And since he went back in time and already screwed up the timeline, Bruce Wayne was not Ben Affleck, which at the beginning of the movie, they show him running around with the Justice League.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Batman is Ben Affleck in that part of it. But once he goes back in time and screws up time, Batman is now Michael Keaton. And yep.
They about to kill Victor Newman off Young and the Restless.
Really?
Cause he's sick.
Oh Lord.
He leaving. He said he can't live no more.
Breaking news: Victor Newman from Young and the Restless might be ending his long storied career with Young and the Restless.
No.
Yep.
He's sick in real life.
He's sick. He's got a condition, and it's time for him to go.
They got to write him off.
Yeah, they got to write him off.
He just got shot.
Long standing career with them, man. My mom used to watch him.
My mom, yeah, I was gonna say my mom used to watch that stuff all the time when I was a kid.
But the Flash got Batman to help him. Then they needed more help because what was going down in the movie, the time they were in, was when Zod showed up to deal with Superman from that movie, from Man of Steel. That's the time frame they were in. And
but I'm guessing since the Flash messed up time, they didn't have Superman, they had Supergirl.
Yes. And
Yeah, that's
and she was actually locked up. They figured out how to imprison her in Russia. Russians had her.
okay.
And
What's up, Seafrost?
so they had to get her out.
I'm from there.
And luckily, she was able to comprehend they weren't there to kill her or take advantage of her.
Okay.
Because there was a moment there where I was like, y'all like just let a crazy girl out. And didn't even introduce yourself.
Yeah, it looked wild from the trailer.
Yeah, but she was fine. I mean, she was Superman all day. I didn't mind her at all. That was an excellent Supergirl to have. They ended up having to fight the Kryptonians, man. I mean, full blown Zod and his army. It went down. I mean, big time. So young Flash, old Flash, Batman, Supergirl, they all go fight. They go down there to fight Zod, basically. And that is where the unfortunate event happens, where we lose Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
He went down. He went down like a soldier. He went down. So they what you called his story. They Batman, Michael Keaton Batman, you know, in this universe where he existed in, he's gone. But
now, is he the same Michael Keaton from like the '89 Batman?
Oh yeah, man. It is all legit, man. Batmobile and all. Everything.
See, now imagine how cool it would have been if there was like a scene where they showed like Arkham Asylum and they just showed fucking Jack Nicholson sitting in a wheelchair, just all crazy and shit, just as a quick scene.
They didn't do that. The only thing you got
that would have been dope.
Hang on. The only thing you got was when the Flashes were down in the Batcave, one of them sat on the laughing bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So you get to hear that little laughing machine. Not both of them.
It's the same coin. I just got two of them. I forgot where I got one of the coins. This one here is more worn down, so it's my older one. But then when the fuck was it? The Dark Knight came out on DVD. They had it where it came with the coin, and I was like, well, shit, I already own the movie, but I want that coin with it. And they're legit coins. They got weight to them. Actually, I got these too, and I forgot I had them, and I want to kind of show them off. My daughter gave me this one. It's a little like Care Bear coin. It says, tell someone they inspire you. And I think that's pretty cute of her. But I've got, back when there was the Big Lots here, I've mentioned it a few times. It went out, it's completely gone by now, or as of now. They had these little Monopoly boxes. And they literally, let me see actually. I think I've got, yeah. These here. So they were little Monopoly pieces and everything like that you would get in the box. And you could use them for the game too. Like, but you'd get a little, like this is a real little metal greenhouse.
Okay.
You would get like the little characters, like actually game pieces and stuff like that. And they were only like $2 a piece. And once in a while, and so what they were was you get a little tiny box and it had blind bags in it. Like there was like 4 or 5 blind bags and each bag would have one of these little things in it. And once in a while you would get these coins and they're all like a real coin. Has a Monopoly logo on one side. It has like the green one is worth 20. I got 2 of those. I got 2 of the blue ones, which are worth 10.
Okay.
A little like copper one, I guess, which is worth 5, and then the
So
gold one.
it's owed to the old dollar, the bills they used to give you in the game. I got
Yes, 100%, 100%. The equivalent of that. So I guess in a way, maybe like there was instructions, like if you had all these pieces and stuff, you could play your own Monopoly game. But I just collected them to collect them because I thought the coins were cool. But yeah, there's that. Little Monopoly for you. But yeah, the coins, the Two-Face coins. And I don't know what my obsession with Two-Face was when I was little, but he really was like always one of my favorites. Even with the animated series with Clancy Brown doing the voice of him, the music jingle. And I suggest anybody do this too, honestly, if you like music, like scores and stuff like that. The Batman animated series, Two-Face's episode, he has his own let me get out of this fucking view here. He has his own theme in the cartoon, just like every other bad guy, pretty much. Google or YouTube his theme, and then YouTube the theme they give Shriek in Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. They are so similar. When I was in theaters and I watched that movie for the first time and I heard the like it's a weird little theme they use. And I just was like, wow, that sounds just like Two-Face. That's how embedded that character, for whatever reason, is in my head, that even music from other movies make me think of him. I don't know.
You should you know what? You should go, possibly, I can't remember, but you should look and see if the music was done by the same person, because that sometimes might be the reason why it's similar.
I never thought to even look that up. I just figured, you know what? Oh man, okay, maybe it's I'm gonna mess up the terms, but maybe it's just a free like user domain or whatever, free domain like track or something that they could use. Because I remember
you're right about that. You are definitely right about that. Something that sounds similar. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember being a kid watching TNA wrestling on Spike TV, and in between the commercials, when they would promote like Spike TV stuff, they would use Hardcore Holly's music and the Hardy Boys music. And I remember always being like, whoa, like, is that like are they gonna, like, are they coming into wrestling or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then just finding out like, oh no, it's like public domain music. Like WWE, if they don't license the rights after so many years, then anybody can use it.
Right.
So that's what I initially thought, but it could be deeper than that, honestly. It could be the same person did the same score. I'm just finding out now that Matt Shankman, the guy that directed the new Captain America movie, he wrote a bunch of episodes to the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So I mean, it's a well of like everybody kind of has their hand in every kind of cookie jar in that world. So it very well could be that.
Yeah.
In the middle, mommy. Come on this way. Come on. Up.
Did SmackDown start? No, that's not till 8 o'clock, right?
Hold it.
Yeah. SmackDown will start till 8.
Now, is that 2 hours or did they go to 3 hours yet? Or has that been 3 hours?
No, it's 2. It's 2.
It's 2.
Yeah. Only Raw, I think, is 3. And
I thought I saw something.
Down.
I thought I saw something saying they wanted it to go to 3.
I see they be closing before 11.
Oh yeah, Raw does. Yeah, Raw has the freedom.
Oh, there goes Two-Face. Like every villain in every movie in the 90s, dead. They're just gone right by the end of the movie. They don't live.
Shout out to Drew Barrymore, one of the girls there with Two-Face.
You know what? I was looking right at her a little while ago.
The black one, not the black one. The one that dresses in black.
Yeah, the what are their names? Sugar and Spice.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm watching it right now, and this is the part right here where Jim Carrey, he got like the brain thing like messed with his head, so now he's all deformed and weird.
Oh yeah. He does.
I
Look,
don't I don't mind them making it dark like that, but I feel like it's not deserved because it wasn't really dark like that the whole movie.
yeah,
The tone just changes completely in this moment because it's like, oh, this is fucking weird.
freaky.
Whereas
Yeah.
in like the first Batman movie, the whole movie, the beginning feels like a gangster flick. Even when they show Batman, it still feels like a noir gangster flick. But once you see the Joker reveal himself, it's like, oh, this is fucking weird and like creepy when he's in the that like seedy little basement area getting the surgery and stuff.
Yeah.
And and then the rest of the movie, even when he's electrocuting that guy to death, or he's throwing the quail or the feathers into the dude's throat, it's like none of this feels fun, but he's enjoying it, which is sick.
Right.
Whereas like the Riddler in this movie, I feel like it's like we said earlier, it's like I'm just watching a Jim Carrey flick, honestly. I don't really feel like there's any consequences to what he's doing. But
yeah, the the Riddler that they did for the Batman wasn't
I like
bad.
that. No, it
The
wasn't bad at all.
The look was the look. I would have liked the. I mean, I know they got to try to make it look like, reality, but I don't know.
I think if they do Riddler again, he'll be a more progressed look.
Hello, Kaz.
At least I'm hoping so.
Hola,
yeah, what's up, Kaz? Because let's say him and the Joker do start talking, right? And we don't really see that, but we know it by the time we see him again. And they're out of prison, and Joker's kind of rubbed off on him like this. Hey, you can be crazy or whatever, but you kind of got to dress the part too. Like you got to look good. I don't know, something like that maybe.
Kickoff. They look kickoff. They have more.
Well, if you what's that?
They having another kickoff. They having that same thing tonight. They look kickoff like they did the last pay-per-view, but they start tomorrow at 5. The Elimination Chamber starts at 7.
The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view starts at 7.
At 7.
Okay, 7:00 for the Elimination Chamber.
7 o'clock. Now, are you guys
Eastern
doing
time.
an entire live for that?
Yeah, man.
Start at 7, not at no 5.
Yeah, we are at 7. we ain't coming early with it.
No, I feel you there. Cool. All right, I'll definitely jump in
because when they start those pay-per-views off, it's 15 minutes of them talking, if not more.
Yes.
We might eat for an hour.
Yeah, we might eat for an hour for all we know. Anybody that's been watching Raw on Netflix will know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you. For the past few weeks, man, Jey Uso and the Yeet Man goes on for like 15, 20 minutes sometimes.
One more time.
Maybe I'll have one more time. Man.
Shut the hell up.
But it's like and it isn't him. Trust me, I know it's not him.
Right.
Doing this. But somebody is telling them to keep it going for some reason. I don't know why, but they go extremely I'm like, wow,
just far with it.
Wow, there could have been another match while y'all wasting this time. What are y'all doing? And it's just been with that. I just noticed. I'm like, you're like sitting here. I'm like, all right, how long do we got to eat for real now?
Right. I can only imagine what it's like at the actual live show after a while, where you're like, oh my God, we have so much more to go still. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is a marathon. Even watching the pay-per-view, it's a marathon.
Yeah.
I actually been to one live.
We went to one pay-per-view.
We went
a couple of shows.
We went to the pay-per-view you went to was an Elimination Chamber. It was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I forgot what year. 2012, 2011, somewhere in there.
That would have been like what? Did Sheamus win that one?
Let me see here. Who was in that Elimination Chamber?
CM Punk.
No, CM Punk wasn't in it. I don't think.
There because you had a CM Punk sign.
Oh yes. No, I had.
Yes, you did. Cause AJ signed it to me the other day.
Oh yeah.
I almost went to the one where Edge cashed in and beat Cena after the Chamber. That was in Albany, New York. That's like an hour from me. And my buddy went to it, but never asked if I wanted to go with him.
I think in that elimination chamber, Cena fought Kane
Yep.
in an ambulance
Kane.
match. It was an ambulance match. In the chamber though.
Oh, because that was during the Zack Ryder stuff, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know, man. Man. I can't
I
remember all
think
that.
that's when I think.
I cannot, man. When it comes to that, it's so much wrestling I done seen, man. It's all just mushed. It's just mushed. Oh man, but
Oh,
I
what do we
remember
got here?
Santino being in the chamber. I remember Jericho being in the chamber.
What's up,
Hey,
Kaz?
Hey man, what you got your Anton Jackson costume on?
My,
Neighbor.
He got his Two-Face on, man. That's that custom Two-Face.
Hey, I had to jump in. Do you know what I'm talking about, man?
No.
It's Damon Wayans plays a character called Anton Jackson, and he's a bum.
Yes, I know the movie.
Yeah.
He be going to like these rich upscale parties and shit, and the people are weirded out by him.
Color, I think.
Yeah, they be like, do you need to use? They be like, oh, you stink. Do you need to use the bathroom? And he pulls out a pickle jar. He's like, oh no, I got my own facilities.
that from A Living Color, right? You did that bit on Living Color. Yeah, I remember that.
He looks exactly like your jacket, like the jacket and shit. Yeah.
Did he wear
he
a
had
little
brown
hat like
jacket.
that?
I think he had like an off-white skull cap, maybe.
I'm rocking my little.
It was a brown hat, and he usually had like a white do-rag or a black do-rag.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hey, that fits right in because wasn't Jim Carrey on that show?
Yes.
So there you go, Batman Forever.
Fire
That works
Marshal
right into
Bill,
the conversation.
Let me show you something. Yeah,
yeah. That was the shit back then, man.
I'm not gonna open it, Kaz, because I already did, and I think it broke, so I gotta fix it. But I will show it to you.
What do you mean it broke? Huh?
Yeah, something came off.
So the headpiece, the ball joint on it was really loose.
Yeah.
And I think the head actually popped off the ball joint. So I just have to glue the little piece of ball joint back onto the little neck piece.
Oh man.
But
hey, here we go. On that box somewhere is a damn way to contact them motherfuckers. And you let them know. You still got the receipt? Please tell me you got the receipt. Dude,
yeah, I got all that stuff.
All right. Yeah, give them a ring, man. Let them know what happened. And ask them to hook you up.
Well, I do have their email and stuff, so I can absolutely do that because that stuff happens all the time with Lego.
But tell them, hey, the head popped off. Write down. Send them a picture of the shit, and say, hey, show them the receipt that you got it. You ain't get it on sale or nothing, did you? Please don't tell me you got it on.
No.
Okay. Yeah,
just their standard AliExpress price. It was $20.
Exactly. It was 13 years ago.
But I was watching. I was watching a review. I was watching a review of this on like Toy Shiz or whatever that is.
Yeah.
And the guy that was doing his review, he's like, yeah, the wrist on his was really loose and stuff like that. So there's obviously not the greatest 100% like NECA quality in it.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, even if it's something I glue and put back together and just leave in the box or display it as it is, for $20 for shipping, handling, a figure that was originally only available through a mail away exclusive order.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to be like, you son of a bitch, you got my money. It's like,
right.
For $20. And then I literally for like $15 just ordered the original one where is it? It's hard to see, but he's in his all white suit. They had it on, not on sale, but they had it on their site for $13. And then with shipping, it was like $17, $18 altogether.
Okay.
And then they have a package where you get like 6 different head accessories, and that's only like $5. That's the cheapest I found it. So it's definitely a line where I'm I'm probably going to invest a little bit into it because I mean they've only got I think 5 different figures,
Uh,
and if I can get all of them for about $15 a piece, maybe.
You know what I hear? You know what I hear, Ace?
What?
You know what I hear? I hear you lying to yourself. Talking
With
about "Hey,
what?
I'm not gonna go that deep. I'm not gonna go that deep.
Well,
And
I
then down the
had,
hole you go. And then
I
down you
had.
go.
Oh
You flush
man,
down like the toilet. Here we go.
these figures right here, specifically these ones, like the big cat guy and the Psychro. I had those when I was a kid, and they were like, if they made a Toy Story movie about me, those figures would have been in my group of Woody and Friends, you know, if that makes sense.
Ah,
I I carried those two everywhere with me. They were like, so this series is definitely something I'm into.
yeah, it's I remember Earthworm Jim. I remember the video game.
Yeah.
And but that was it, man. That was
There's a cartoon which I feel like I vaguely remember, but I don't ever remember actually like sitting down and being like, "Oh, it's Earthworm Jim time. I gotta watch the cartoon."
shit. No. But that
Well,
was
I'm gonna. Who do we got in here? Oh, King Collector. What's happening, man? What's
hey,
happening?
King. What up, King?
We are, you know, we got Kaz in here. We are probably only going to shoot for probably another 20 minutes or a half hour or so.
All right.
But
there was an Earthworm Jim show.
Yeah.
1995.
was.
I'll be there.
see,
Yeah,
like
it was one.
I don't remember watching it on TV, but I do feel like I've watched snippets of it or something, or
That came in though. When it came in, it was like, that was done. The only cartoon I was interested in after that was like fucking Spider-Man and the X-Men.
yeah, the
You know.
X-Men was the shit. I love that cartoon.
And Batman the animated series right in there. You had Transformers, G.I. Joe, all them, middle 80s, kind of into the late 80s, and then they all died off. And
Yeah.
then there was nothing for a little while. There was like nothing I was interested in showing up on
Did-
TV.
Did you get
And
down
then-
with watch? Did you watch Ghostbusters, like the cartoon?
I couldn't get it. I watched it. I have watched it. I just never could get into it, man. It was,
Really?
hey, Kaz would know this. Kaz would know this. Around this time, we were young men. We were blossoming. We were starting to explore the world. We were getting outside.
Oh, I've been off the porch. I've been outside.
When other things became way more important.
Coochie.
I think
Coochie.
that's where the it's saying probably with Bruce, it's just that's that time frame where we're a little bit different.
Sure.
Yep. Mary Jane and Coochie.
Yes, sir.
The original Mad Dog 2020.
Oh yeah.
Talking about
Yeah.
that green antifreeze.
Yep.
But yeah, I remember.
Hey.
I remember more the game though. I remember seeing that as the game. I
Hey,
don't think I
Derek.
ever watched it. Hey, Derek.
Cool.
What up, dude?
Derek.
Yeah, I still have the Earthworm game or Earthworm Jim game. I think it's the very first one on my Xbox 360. I'll throw that on. But the games were always hard as hell, but they were fun because the worlds were so different and weird and odd and all that stuff.
Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption ruined me, man. Man. No.
Did you guys ever watch the movie Small Soldiers?
Yeah, I remember that shit. And
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones was one of the dudes.
Yes.
I remember that dumb shit. Yeah. The
Yeah.
little action figures came alive.
It was basic. It was like G.I. Joe versus Masters of the
was.
Universe almost.
Yeah, basically. Without saying, yeah.
That's to me, that's another toy line. If I don't know who would make them, but like if they started remaking those figures again, I would think those would be just excellent.
That what you're describing is right up Neck Alley. It really is. It's right up Neck Alley or Jada.
It would be cool. I mean, I had the original ones as figures, and some of the play features that they had. Like they had the one character Twister that if you popped his midsection, you could spin his torso like as fast as you possibly can to give him that tornado effect.
Oh my god, I forgot.
It was just, they were the coolest. They were absolutely some of the coolest toys ever. Like the Chip Hazard one, you could take his chest off and see like the inside of like the toy, and
Yes. Oh my
they were
god.
just awesome.
Why did I get Spider-Man nails? I forgot. I don't even remember. I want them again.
Man.
What are you doing, kiddo?
I am trying to
you know-
think.
Good.
Oh no,
Good.
that's here in Augusta. My bad.
No.
Yeah, just got back.
So you got
Tired still?
any recent pickups there, Cass? Anything coming mail?
Nope.
Uh,
Not this week. Nothing.
There ain't nothing really out there. I saw one WWE, one of them basic females, but man, she ain't look right, man. She wasn't worth the call. That's how bad it was.
You saw her at Deansbridge?
I can't remember where I saw her at, but yeah, I
She got a
think
blue
so.
outfit.
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
blue
something-
outfit.
yeah.
I seen her today too. She's bad. Nah.
Them sometimes them basics, man. The heads don't be looking right.
Yeah.
She's basic. She's basic for sure.
Yeah. And then I saw in the GameStop, man, on Robert C. Daniel, I saw one of them X-Men girls, man, but I hate to say it, I had to make the call, man. She ain't showing none of her skin, man. I was like, she is not club worthy.
Oh, I saw you. Yeah.
The kid. I don't know when you killed that thing.
She had just, I mean, she was, all the only skin you saw on her was her eyeballs and her
In her
mouth.
hand.
Yeah,
Oh, just
something like that. She was clothed down head to toe.
That neck of picture that I tagged you in or whatever, Roughshod, the one with the motorcycle and the chick. Do you know who that character is or anything about? Is that a new one?
Motorcycle and
I
shit.
saw it. I
Let me
saw
see
it. He haven't seen it yet.
You didn't
I
see
think
it?
I know what you're talking about, though. I know what you're talking
She
about.
looked like a purple nerf foot
Yeah.
soldier on a motorcycle, and I was just blown away by the motorcycle.
I forgot. I know what you're talking about. I've seen her. I don't have no clue who she is, though.
You ain't talking
Yeah.
about Black. You ain't talking about Black Widow, is he?
No,
No, it's
it's a Ninja Turtle character,
Oh.
and she looks like a purple foot soldier almost chick. Yeah, that right there. And the motorcycle's dope. That blows
I
that
don't know
little
nothing about her though.
dirt bike Casey Jones has out of the water.
Well, the dirt bike, it looks good. I mean, as far as a dirt bike goes, it looks freaking awesome. But they the NECA, no, that's Best Action.
You see all the stuff that's on with it?
Yeah, she got a little coat, a couple of heads.
Yeah, she got some cool looking accessories.
Yeah.
Man who
The
laughs.
bike,
You know
yeah,
who
the
that
bike
is?
doesn't look bad. I mean, it's gonna be, if that's NECA, man, that thing is probably 7 inches, I would think.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like $60 for the set.
They definitely those bikes, the Biker Mice bikes are out there, but to be honest with you, the Biker Mice bikes don't look.
I have
that
not
real
seen
quick.
those.
I only seen them once, and they all gone now. Somebody came and bought all 3 of them things like at $40 a pop. I'm like, what are you doing? You love the Biker Mice. I've never seen them before.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah.
Anybody leaving notes on your car?
Oh Lord, don't bring up the notes on.
Oh, what?
No,
Say what?
leave that alone.
What would they be leaving on my car?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
This is not for this channel.
Oh,
At
it's
all.
Casey Jones's daughter.
You must have had something drawn in the dust on your back window or something.
She's talking about Bruce Almighty situation. That's all, man. It ain't nothing need to be.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, all right. No.
We
She
got our
died
answers.
laughing, man. She died laughing
No
when she
notes
saw
for
it.
me. No notes for me.
Oh Lord, he's advertising tonight,
Oh
y'all.
shit!
He's
Oh shit! Hold on,
advertising.
Kaz.
He's
Oh,
hey, he's gonna be like Beyonce.
There he is. Get it.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Nope. No rings.
Ah!
No rings. I'm dodging bouquets. No.
What?
No. Dodging
Boy,
bouquets.
it's gonna be Dr. Bruce the Love Doctor with Kaz tonight. You're gonna be setting up.
You got children riding around the bitch neighborhood.
Oh,
getting
man.
the evil eye shit.
New segment, man.
What?
It's gonna be like what you call it, man. We're gonna have 3 eligible bachelorettes
Oh my lord! The
standing
Love
by.
Connection or some shit.
Hell yeah! Why not?
I'll be the host. I'll be Chuck
gonna be the-
Worley. All right, folks.
the worldwide love connection. I'm talking about worldwide.
You got.
We're gonna make this-
You the host.
You hear me, girls
the
out
host.
there in Cambodia?
Wait,
Woo!
what? Why they gotta be from Cambodia, you dumbass?
Y'all heard me. Down there from the islands, y'all know the ABCs, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao. Where y'all at? Oh,
Step
my
up! Don't
goodness.
be afraid.
I can't.
And I'm
Oh, man,
I'm
that's funny.
absolutely certain anybody from the grass homeland of Jamaica, please come on through.
One love.
We're gonna get one girl from every nation.
We're just looking for a connection. It ain't got to be a wedding.
It ain't even got to be a real connection. It could just be something for the moment, but we just need a connection.
Together and feel all right.
Yeah. We need something to put in that ball joint socket.
Give thanks and praise to the Lord. And
Hey,
all right.
So Ace, the chick with the motorcycle is Casey. Hold on, Casey Marie, I think.
Yeah,
that
that's what my buddy,
Hey.
the man, just
Oh,
said. That he goes, Casey Jones's daughter.
Okay.
Yep.
I think she's like one of them
Who's her
IDW
mama?
comics.
April?
No
Yeah,
shit.
who is her mama?
I'm all about that. Then I like Casey Jones.
Who
I want
is
to get that
mama?
character.
Wait a minute. That is a good question. Who is mama? Come on, man. Who
April.
laughs?
She's in the Last Ronin. It's from the Last Ronin shit.
It's the last of the Ronin.
Oh, it's probably April then, probably.
It's got to be that April.
It's got to be April. Casey done hit April, man. Michelangelo.
I got that book right here. I'm gonna read that.
Casey Jones now. Oh man. But I don't know. The last ones, man, from that last Rowan, man, Grammy, she got 2 little turtle babies.
Little babies, turtle babies.
Yep, Grammy.
What do you think of
April.
these Funkos?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Oh, Funko Pops.
With the blood spatter on it.
Now that kind of, well,
You did it?
No, this is the way it came.
Oh.
they should have put some on him a little bit.
He cut himself with a box cutter when he was trying to get it out of the other box. And
Yeah.
it
You can see
splattered on
I cut the shit out of my jacket trying to open it. You can see it now.
Oh shit.
That is
Oh,
a nice
man.
Funko. Thank you very much, Derek. And this Funko is going to the man who laughs because he's a big fan of this Ninja Turtle run himself. He's been helping me
Ooh.
out a lot. He's going to help this channel grow, and a little bit of gratitude goes a long way.
I need what's some called. Cass ain't never sent me his address. I forgot to get it again.
Okay.
I did send you my address
When, neighbor?
immediately after it was requested.
No, you didn't. I don't think you did. Let me look. You know I
This
still
is
Upon
where she's gonna
request.
be incorrect.
lies. All y'all lying.
Yeah. Hey, man who laughs and Ace, Target got that new Funko Pop display. Target
Yeah, I
Con
just
25. I don't know what that's all about, but they got a thing in Target.
Not my Target. Like I said, they haven't had anything in there in weeks. I mean,
I see you peeking.
Who
Oof.
stay on? Who stay on?
Oh.
Who stay on this address?
Will you say hi? No. No.
You got it?
No,
for me?
this ain't Cass' address.
What is that?
I don't even.
Ace, if you're telling Ace, he already has my address.
Oh, he already got it.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that's good
Yeah,
because
he has my phone number. He has my address and my phone number.
well listen.
I'm working on that
Cass
Social
sent me
Security now.
Yeah, he's trying to get my birth certificate and social. A little bit.
Hey. Kaz got 7 kids, man. You ain't getting nothing more.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing more out the government.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing more. We are getting. Yeah. Oh man. But they had that Funko Pop. They had the Skeletor, Turtles of Grayskull, Skeletor, and something else.
They've got the
I do believe.
I don't know if you saw them, but they have the new Universal Monster ones.
Oh, I've seen. Some
They come
things
in
like
like orange boxes.
Who's that?
Alex Kane. That's his new.
I like those. I want the Wolfman one. If I see it, I'm gonna grab him.
I hate it.
There we go. Easy peasy.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing? Are you
Oh, I got
repairing
you,
right
Kaz.
now?
I put you on blast, my friend. Yeah.
Oh, that's the neck.
Yeah, just the ball joint with like a little bit of the post, I guess, if you want to call it that or whatever, came off. So it was weak on the inside, so I just filled it up a little bit, teeny bit of glue, stuck it in there, let it harden, and then just kind of went around it nice and easy on the seam, and now she's pretty good.
Damn, so the whole thing snapped the neck and the ball off, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
But it is very, very tiny. I mean, that is a very, very small spot to have like a lot of pressure being pushed back and forth. So
That's
I mean, I think
I wonder if that came from being in the plastic prison.
This is the worst one to me.
I think is the best one.
I'm wondering if my personal thought is it getting pushed into the body, because you can take the heads out. They are supposed to come out of the body. So you can switch out other heads and stuff. But I just think it getting pushed in there too much bent the neck joint, and then just kind of put too much pressure on it. I think just like everything, wear and tear.
Yeah,
because
it is a small ball joint. It is not the normal size one you would get. It's like
no.
Is it a real hard plastic? It's got to be.
Oh, the toy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, this is durable as hell.
Well, they should have made its head with a little bit of flexibility to it, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's because they have that accessory pack, and this is a figure where you can take the head out. I think it's just a weak design based on the playability. Does that make sense or no?
Well, his head is small. That's why it made everything smaller, you know.
But I mean,
a normal action figure, that shaft right there would be twice as big.
It is a great figure, though. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. That little hiccup there, it all feels nice. His backpack can open up. I watched a video. I just can't open the fucking thing.
Huh.
Excuse my language.
Be careful.
I can feel it want to wiggle out. Because you can open up the bag, and the other Earthworm Jim that you get, it comes with the Snot character, and it's a long extension. Because in the game, that's what he uses to swing back and forth with, and you can take the Snot character and actually attach it into the backpack to make it look like it's coming out.
Yeah.
So you are able to do the same thing with this one, but I'm not gonna kill myself over it. I just got the figure because it's a nostalgic thing. That's a great head mold, though. Like, he looks awesome. I think it's a great face.
Yeah, it looks just like.
Got him.
And like I said, I'll show off the accessories since I do have it opened up again. He's got 3 sets of hands, 2 sets where.
Oh,
my lighting is awful.
Kaz, I don't know if You speaking of accessories, sorry to butt in on your hands.
You're
there.
good. You're good.
Show him them fish tanks. Show Kaz
Oh,
them
yeah.
damn fish tanks.
Where did I put right here?
This shit, man.
So these are just they're Lego, but not Lego. The brand. I got these at Five Below.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I want to talk about Kaz.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah. So
when he pulled them out, man, I was like, oh shit, club time. That
yep.
was the first thing I thought of. Light inside of them. Oh man.
Oh, give me a second. Hold on a minute.
That the first one he showed, the one that had like the doors on the front looked real good.
Yeah. I know it's Lego, but when he popped it, I was like, oh, that doesn't look too fucking bad at all.
So these lighting bricks here, I got at the dollar store.
Damn.
They actually.
Oh shit.
So if you take it, well, it's hard to fit it in there, but oh, it turned off. Gosh damn it! Stay on. Well, you get the idea. It's supposed to light up. Of course, I'm going to have performance issues right now.
You're under pressure.
Under pressure.
Under pressure.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, Kaz, them lights. Oh shit. Yeah.
That's tight.
How much
literally
you said
got-
lights was?
I got them at the dollar store. They came in a pack of like knockoff Lego for $1, and I literally bought like 15 of them just so I could have these little lights.
That's cool, man.
And it's literally just a Lego piece. You can see the studs on the top with little LED and batteries inside of it. And then it's got studs on the bottom so you can connect it and have stuff connected to it.
Can you change the battery?
Yeah. Can you? Does it open?
I don't know.
Be careful now.
Yeah, there's a screw right here in the side of it.
Shit.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, you'd be able to. And all it takes is those, like whatever, those like watch batteries or whatever.
Now, can you stack them together too? Can they get
Yeah.
stacked? Oh shit!
Yeah. Plug into each other.
Damn.
Yeah. I'll make a video
Now,
and
that
put it on my
actually isn't
channel.
bad, man. I wonder how
I'll
long
do
the
a-
little batteries last.
I'll do a video on these things and put it up on the channel. You guys can check it out, and I'll kind of talk about them a little bit more. And because I mean, these are just cool to have for certain things like this. Like in my Lego City, I'll put these in certain buildings and turn it on, and then turn the lights off, and it'll just look like there's lights going all over the place. So, but
Yeah.
How long do you know average how long the batteries last in those little things yet?
Man, probably a couple
I've had
hours.
I've had these for a few years now, and they all still work, but I only use them for a few minutes at a time.
Okay.
But I mean, this is definitely something to look into. They probably have shit like this all over Temu and AliExpress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because literally
Bad,
after
though. Them things
Kaz, you were showing that like little that plastic little shelf you had bought in.
Oh yeah, talking about. Ooh, I had stuff in it.
Yeah.
bad.
I went online and I was looking up stuff like that, and I was just coming across tons and tons and tons of stuff. It's like, oh my Lord, where do you even begin to just? You have to tell yourself no, not to buy it, because it's so easy to just click buy now for woo.
Yeah, when they're
Right
only
now,
down
that's what Bruce is doing. Right now, Bruce is hitting by now.
Yeah, you're like, what's $1? Fuck it, click. Yeah, add to the cart. Yeah, what's $2? Oh, add it to the cart.
I found these NECA turtles, whether they're good or not, they're I think $7 a piece. So I'm gonna buy them, at least one of them, for the chance to be like, well, let's see what they're like. And that's literally what I did with the Earthworm Jim. And I'm genuinely satisfied with it. I'd give it at least like an 8 out of 10 because its head broke off, so you can't get a full 10. But
Right.
there you go, you get it. So for the price that, yeah, you can always take the gamble for the shit you can see on those websites.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, man, every action figure manufacturer, somebody's always gotten something that's been busted up, and it happens to all
Yeah.
of them. I mean, it had, so the only time I really pay attention is when there's a whole bunch of people saying, "Hey, this thing is broken out the box." It keeps on going. But they all have, every once in a while you get a figure. He's got them loose hips. He does the little wiggle.
Yeah, exactly. Like
or
one of my
arm
turtles
is loose.
out of all those NECA figures I bought, I have one that the Donnie, his hips are a little loose, but it's because of the way it's built, because of how its shell is, they had to build the hips underneath the shell.
Mm-hmm.
So it has a different hip joint than other traditional figures that are on like a swivel, I guess. But it's not loose for the sake of being broken or anything. And it's not like, oh man, this can't stand up. It's still very sturdy, very, very together.
Watch out.
What do you got for me? What's that?
You coming up?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, love Gemma. Huh? What is this? Just an envelope so far?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, Kaz, other than, I know you said you had to get that dragonfly piece sent out to you, right?
Man, they didn't even say it. They ignored me.
Oh shit, really? Oh,
They
my bad,
never
I forgot
emailed-
the little ones around.
Yeah, they never emailed me. Nothing. They just ignored my shit. So I'm stuck with a broke canopy, I guess.
Oh man. Oh.
For your Falcon?
The Dragonfly, G.I.
Dragonfly.
Joe,
Oh,
the helicopter.
the helicopter. Right.
Yeah. Y'all probably wouldn't see it if I brought it. Oh,
Man. Because that's what I was going to ask you about, when you deal with stuff. Because I have never had to write a company or email a company yet about anything.
Yeah,
You
that
ain't
thing
gonna
is
be
cool looking. I feel like my uncle had that. That looks super familiar.
Yeah, there's an old one.
The old one, yeah. I wish they would have gave it the push
Yeah.
button. I wish they would have gave it that little push button. That make the
I
blade
love
go.
the way the rocket looks.
Yeah, that
There-
can't be there.
This is so fucking thin. When I tried to open it, it popped off, and it had stress.
Oh.
Like me trying to open it, put stress marks on it. And this is a
Yeah.
goddamn $275 helicopter.
Shit.
So why the first thing I move on it break? That's bad, man. And then they just ignored me.
Damn.
And I lost the. No, I didn't. I got it. Hot damn! I thought I lost it. Woo. There we go. All right.
It looks, man. I can't
That
wait.
looks
to see it.
cool
All
right
there you
there,
go,
though,
there
man.
He goes. There he goes. He gonna start playing with it. Oh, don't you do it, Ken.
Yeah. Dude, that's sick looking though. I love the effect of the rockets coming out with that little bit of like a jet stream kind of smoke or whatever. That looks sick.
I'm not drunk this time, so I'm not gonna break it.
That looks
Not yet,
super
though.
rad.
It does look cool.
Mhm.
Everything got with it, man. It makes me excited whenever they finally send you that rattler. There you go again.
Give himself a black eye.
Nah, man, that should be the thumbnail. That should be the thumbnail.
There we go.
The dragonfly spin pose.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hysterical.
Oh man.
Good stuff.
Man, so they ignored you. Wow. Okay.
That's why we say screw Hasbro.
Oh man. Have you ever had to deal with anything like that before though? Like of something you actually had to contact the company about with the toys? Because I never
There-
had.
There was something. I can't even remember what figure it was. They sent me another figure.
Okay.
I've had to do it with Lego a few times, like missing a piece or something like that, and they will ask you, okay, well, what piece are you missing? You'll tell them the piece, and they'll send you the entire fucking bag. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
And you'll get because I did it with my Indiana Jones set. I didn't get something in it, and I said, "Oh, I got the bag, but I was missing one piece." And then they sent me the entire bag with all the pieces in it. So I was like, "Oh, dang! Like, wow!" And they
I
do it
had,
free of charge.
Well, that's solid.
Yeah.
One time I was complaining. I was trying to get a Masterpiece Soundwave from Toys R Us. And
Okay.
everybody that works at Toys R Us collects toys. Every one of the employees that works there collects toys.
Right.
So there was no chance in hell of me getting this. Every guy you go to in there and you're talking to them, they're, oh yeah, I got this, I got this, I got this. Like, God damn, can we just get normal employees and not collectors? So I couldn't get it. I was going every damn day. I was standing out in front of the store waiting, and they would always, oh no, it's gone. And I found out they had got a shipment, and that one of the Asian dudes that worked there bought all three of them.
Damn.
I sent an email to Hasbro, and I was like, man, I just want to purchase one Masterpiece Soundwave. And I was like, I got a birthday coming up, and this is all I want for my birthday. Whoop-de-whoop-de-wah. And I was, just expressing that I was upset that the employees were taking all the damn toys. So one Thursday, Toys R Us called me up. He's like, "You been coming?" He was like, yeah. He called me up. He was like, "You've been coming up here every day about a Masterpiece Soundwave." He's like, "We got one if you come up here." So I went up there, and while I'm on the way up there, I checked my emails. Hasbro had sent me an email telling me to check stock with my Toys R Us, and it said, "Happy birthday, William, and remember that Masterpiece Soundwave is more than meets the eye." And when I got there, when I took it out of the box, it actually had a post note on it that said it was for me.
Wow.
So they sent one specifically down there for you.
Yeah, because I had raised hell about the employees buying all of them.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah.
Now did Toys R Us do anything for you, or
no discounts or anything like that? Nah.
Okay. I just want.
And after that, it went right back to the normal stuff. I was going with Grimlock. Masterpiece Grimlock was coming out, and I called up there and asked. I was like, "Hey, do you got Masterpiece Grimlock?" He was like, "We got one." He was like, "We got one in stock." I was like, "Man, I'm 18 miles away." I was like, he was like, "Well, you better hurry. We can't hold stuff for customers." And I was like, "Man, come on, bro. You see me in there all the time." And I was like, "All right, I'm hauling ass." So I'm doing 90 miles an hour down the damn highway to get to Toys R Us. And as soon as I walk in the door, he's like, "Yeah, a lady just came in 3 minutes ago and bought it." I was like, "Man, y'all are shit, man." I was like, "Y'all are shitty. You could have held it for me, man."
Right. You knew I was coming. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Especially when they know, like you said, you see me in there all the time. Like, so I'm going to spend the money to put in my tank and the money to get this toy. Like, it's a guaranteed sale.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy
I don't know.
toy world.
I don't know. I think I do. If I worked in a toy store, or not even a toy store, if I worked in a department store, I personally would have a hard time. Let's say if I was putting the Simpson figures out and there's the new ones, and I needed that specific one, and I only knew we had.
If I'm in the same position, if I'm working at a place like that, and I know and I know they got what I like, I'm getting mine. I ain't gonna be a hoarder and get like 20 of them.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
There's gonna be a few people that might hit me up, be like, "Hey, man, save me one or something like that," but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get those perks working in the pet store. When I see the new toys, I'm like, no, they're all right, man. These dog toys are cool, but they ain't nothing I need to stock up on.
Hey, I used to have a dude at Target. He would call me every morning that they got their truck, and he'd be like, "Oh, we got NECA Ninja Turtles. We got this from G.I. Joe. We got this from Transformers. We got this Marvel." He would give me the rundown of everything. He'd be like, "What do you want?" I would tip him $5 extra per figure that I actually wanted that he told me about. And it went swell. It went swell for 2 or 3 months. And then one of the other local collectors, who's also a YouTuber, that I used to go with, he got mad that because I'd be in my videos, I'd be like, shit, I got the Target hookup. I'm like, anything come out, I got it, you know. And he got mad about the shit, and he knew the dude I had to plug with. So he told the dude that I was that I was like a secret shopper that was going to get him fired because he was giving me first pick over toys. So the guy quit answering my phone calls.
Dude, that's messed up.
And when I finally, he ignored my phone calls for months, and I finally went in Target again, and I bumped into him. He had switched shifts. He used to be on the morning, and now he was on the afternoon shift. And I done ran in there while I was at work during the afternoon shift, and I bumped into him. I was like, man, what's good, bro? I was like, man, COVID hit. I was texting you, asking what, because I knew his brother had COVID. I was like, I was texting you, asking about your family members and shit, if they were okay. And you're just fucking ignoring me, man. I was like, I used to pay you for these damn toys. He's like, man, your boy told me that you was a secret shopper trying to get me fired for hooking you up with toys and shit. I was like, man, that's ludicrous. You see that? I was like, we're on the show smoking weed, taking shots and shit. I was like, I'm not no damn
Secret shopper.
What are you talking about, man? Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
That's,
He's like,
that's
okay.
bonkers.
He's like, oh, okay, well, my bad. If you need any help with anything, I'm like, shit, I'm good now, man. I just order stuff online.
Right, right.
But he told me that the dude snaked me out, man. You know,
Yeah.
grind time, shine time, supernova, get your bank up, get your rank up.
That's dirty, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, shady ass, man. That dude, crab ass.
Well, even for the other guy that worked at the store to be like, yeah, your boy told me that you were trying to mess, you know. It's like, if that was my boy, why would he come over here and tell you that I'm trying to stick you? Like, is that something my boy would like? That doesn't even make sense. That's crazy.
So me and the dude had fell out though. The dude was mad. Man, I was 3D printing G.I. Joe vehicles, and the dude he felt some type of way. He was jealous. He was jealous that because when he met me, I had 2 printers, and I started printing out G.I. Joe vehicles, and my shit grew. It grew to the point that I had 13 printers and all these supplies and shit, and
Yeah.
and he was jealous of it, and he actually told me. Me and him had a conversation. He made a video about me talking about it was his idea. G.I. Joe classified vehicles came from his mind. He made a video at 6 a.m. that he posted up, and he was trashing me. He was trashing me, saying that I stole the idea from him and shit. And I was like, bro, how did I steal it from you when you came to my house and I showed you the designs I was working on for it? I was like, I had the printers, I had the computer, I knew how to do the designing and shit. Where in the fuck where does this say that I stole it from you?
Right.
And I was like, here I am, 32 G.I. Joe vehicles later. What do you really think that I owe you? He's talking about, I feel like you owe me half of every vehicle that you sold. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. I was like, how many of my printers did you buy? How much of my supplies did you give me? And I was like, man, how many hours did you sit with me while I was designing all this shit, man? I was like, hell no. I was like, we good, man. We good.
Yeah.
We ain't got to do nothing no more.
Oh man.
And
People
my
just be real shady.
And I used to go toy hunting with him, and he was rude. And he was super rude. It was funny. At first, it was funny the shit that he'd be saying, like, because they had this website you could go to check Target stock, Pop Finder. So, but when we got up in the morning, we got up at 5, 6 in the morning. We started looking on Pop Finder. We knew that the Target had such and such G.I. Joes or whatever toy we were hunting, and we'd be there waiting in line. And these other dudes would start lining up behind us and shit. And he'll be snapping on people. He'd be like, shit, Pop Finder says it's only 2 Cobra Troopers in here and we're at the front of the line. Y'all might as well take y'all asses home. He's like, you see, I got Nikes on. You ain't finna get these fucking toys. Like, he was just being super rude to people. He like one dude, he was like, he told one dude, he was like, he said, your fat ass can't run as fast as me. I know I'm getting this toy before you. I was like, damn. I I was like, damn.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, he was wild,
Yeah,
boy.
the toy community is pretty wild. Like I saw, well, maybe not so much the toy, but the like the card collectors and stuff like that, man. The baseball cards and stuff like that. I've seen videos where it's like all these guys just standing up, just snatching the boxes out of each other's hands and shit like that. It's like, really, like,
Yeah.
to me, if it got to that point for me, I'd be like, I got to take a step back and evaluate what my life has become. That's
Yeah.
Oh, it can get serious sometimes.
yeah,
That toy world can get serious. Yeah, you're right. The card collectors, the Pokemon cards too, all those types.
yeah, all of
They get
them. It's
serious on that.
crazy.
They get serious about the figures. They get serious about them Hot Wheels.
I was just
There
gonna
was
say,
supposedly-
I saw a mom looking through the Hot Wheels, and her little kid was sitting in the cart, and the little kid was like, "Mom, please, can we just go?" And I didn't know if it was the mom was a collector, or if she was looking for maybe her husband or boyfriend, but just the idea that the kid was like, "I don't want to look at toys. I want to go." It's like that's something right there.
Kaz had that problem too.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. It's real.
You
We was
see
going
too many cards. They like we don't look at them no more. Kaz got it. Kaz done figured it out. He's like, I'm make my kids gonna be sick of toys.
We went to Asda toy stores. My son was like, Dad, can we go home? He's like, I'm tired of looking at toys.
Yeah.
I was like, you might see something you want. He was like, I don't care. I want to go home. He's
That's
like,
gotta
"Fuck
hurt
them
you.
toys."
That's gotta hurt you in the soul a little bit, yeah.
No, they man, please, them boys, they already know they got claim to what's behind them.
Yeah.
They know. Man.
All right. Well, I am going to partake in one more little burn session, and then I think we're gonna wrap it up here on the Ace in the Hole Variety Show.
All right.
I'd like to
Fair
take
enough.
a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break before Kaz. Yours is on at 10, right?
Yep, 10 o'clock.
All right,
Yes, sir.
cool. If you guys want, you can plug your. I don't have it, so you can put your channels in the chat because I'm not
Yeah, I
really
can
that
get 'em.
good. But let everybody in the world out there know what your channels are and what's going on right now.
Oh, you know me. It's at Rough Shot Stalks. I hunt toys.
Here we
That's
go.
You come, yeah, you'll see other stuff on there. Trust me.
Wrestling. If you like wrestling, that's where it's at too.
And don't, man. My wrestling thumbnails be epic sometimes.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
some
definitely catch your attention.
Precarious positions out there. But hey, like they say, you know what sells.
Yes, sir.
You know what sells all day.
And
Twice
I'm
on
just
Sunday.
I'm just a casual toy collector, and we flex. we laugh and have a good time, and we flex.
There you go. That's what it's up about.
Yeah, come check us out.
Hey, Kaz,
You know
a
what?
new time slot, the 10 o'clock.
We will here and there.
Okay.
We decided to do 10. I think we did 10 last week, and I asked
Yeah.
Bruce if he wanted to run it again. He was like, yeah. So yeah,
Is he gonna be?
we decided.
Is he gonna be dressed up again tonight, or is he coming in as casuals?
Kaz don't know.
You don't know either.
Has no clue. What is gonna come through that door?
I have an idea. I know there's more chains. I saw that there's more chains.
Oh boy,
I'm not sure about the wardrobe, but I know there's more chains tonight. Yeah.
I can't wait.
I think there's 5 or 6 new chains. So
Oh Lord.
yeah.
All right, cool.
So
All right.
That last one got me. hurts to breathe in. That's when you know you got a good one. All right, man. Well, I want to thank you guys very much for dropping in and chatting it up. And Rough Shot, thank you for talking Batman with me. I know that's your thing, so I figured you'd enjoy this chat. Kaz, it's great having you pop in just to keep the conversation going. See your lovely smile. Everybody that was in the chat, from Frank who just popped in to my buddy the Man Who Laughs, from Derek. Let me get your channel right because my brain is melted all of a sudden. We got King Collector. We've got Derek's Wrestling Tees or Toys and Tees. Who else was in there? TKD Bar. Everybody else, I want to thank you so much for joining me here on the Ace in the Hole Variety Show, episode 5, Ace Forever. Next week, we're going to jump back into Ninja Turtles because, as you guys know, I got all those NECAs and I want to show them off because I'm a show pony. So we're going to do the Ace in the Hole Variety Show, episode 6, TMNT 2, The Secret of Ace. And that's how we're going to roll. So,
Good night, everybody. Have a
good night,
one.
everybody. I hope everybody stays safe, and we'll talk soon.
All right.
And
Peace.
have a good night, Kaz. And anybody else that's still here in the chat, go over to Kaz's channel for 10 o'clock. 21 and over. Got to emphasize that. If you got your parents' permission, you better hope to God they are okay with what you're going to hear because they definitely have some crazy conversations, some great toy stuff. We talk about new toys that are coming out and all that good stuff. So get on over there at 10 o'clock and share the love. So,
all right. So, thank you.
Hey, man, have a good night.
All right. You too, Ace. Catch you later,
Thank
man.
you.
All right. Peace.
Have a good one. And to everybody else that's still watching, I'm going to run for a couple more minutes because I like to just ramble on here for a few minutes and just get the last little bit of gas and energy out of me. I'm very humble, so I always just go crazy, and I say thank you to everybody that joined. If you didn't already, before you leave, can you please like, subscribe, and just more than anything, I hope you had a good time while watching this. I know I had Absolute King in here. Fumbling Through the Galaxy stopped by. All the goodies were here tonight, and good time. So stay tuned for more on the channel because we're doing lots of crazy stuff, lots of fun stuff, toy stuff, new stuff coming soon. The Man Who Laughs, I can't say it enough. I love you, brother. And we will see you guys next week right here for Ace in the Hole Variety Show, episode 6.